Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Yankees Avenue watch party. Hope everybody is doing well. June 3rd, 2025, Tuesday night baseball. In a little bit, we got 30 minutes until first pitch. And before we get into any pregame action chat, we of course have a pregame in regards to the game itself coming up. Before we get to that, we got a lot to do ahead of time because a lot of news. Now, really quick, give you the details. 3-game set at Yankee Stadium, ALCS rematch of last year. Yankees Guardians, who we already faced them earlier on in the year in April at Progressive Field. And now I'm thinking of it, Chad. It slipped my mind if we won that series or not. But we're facing Tanner Bybee tonight, which we'll get into that pregame matchups, lineups, all that in just a moment. But of course, a lot of news today, and we'll get into the lineup in a moment. Do want to go over this really quick. Of course, Jazz and Fernando Cruz have been activated off the IL, which is awesome. We've been hearing that Jazz was on his way back, had been playing well in rehab, feeling really good. Now, this we've also discussed, and it is coming to fruition tonight. He's going to play third base. We're not going to get to the lineup just yet, but he is batting sixth and playing third. DJ LeMahieu will be at second. But just to right off the bat, acknowledge this. Great to have Jazz back, and also Fernando Cruz as well, especially because I know majority of you have heard by now, Luke Weaver to the injured list with a hamstring strain. Now, this was from Sunday night's game where he was warming up and, just hurt his hamstring. He doesn't know the grade just yet, at least as of this recording. I had not heard, but it's looking like, 4 to 6 weeks we will be without Luke Weaver. Now, obviously this sucks. Like, Weaver's a dog, and not having him certainly hurts our bullpen. However, two things. One, do not underestimate how good Devin Williams can be, and really for the most part has been. You look at his last 11 games, a 1.80 ERA, and out of his last 13 outings, 11 of those 13, he has not allowed a run. So it was really just that one blow-up he had. I think actually it was against San Diego, the first game, but ever since then he's been, for the most part, money. Now I know that one game in LA kind of concerns people because that was when he was back in the ninth inning, and of course, since going to the eighth, Devin Williams has been a lot better. Now he goes back to the ninth, which was what he was originally brought on to do, be the Yankee closer, and he's going to get some run, a month plus worth of run of getting his footing there, and ideally he does, and I don't have too much concern that he will. Also, with that said, there's really no scenario where I get that worried about any of these teams that are chasing us in the American League East. Now, that's not because of the distance between us and those teams. 5.5 games, you could make that up in a few weeks or in a couple weeks, no problem. It's more so the Blue Jays being 5.5 back. I don't see them playing the kind of baseball they would need to play while we're still ideally, hopefully, doing our thing. Now, doesn't mean Devin Williams can be shit in the bed every single night, and I don't anticipate that he will. But regardless, this really just sucks because I'm going to miss Weaver. Weaver's awesome, and he'd been, of course, fantastic so far this year. 25 and 2/3 innings pitched, 128 batting average against. Is that ERA even correct? You know what? I'm going to get off this graphic. I may have put a little typo in there because I feel like it's even way lower than that. But either way, we know the deal. Weaver's been amazing. We're going to miss him, but that's kind of all it is for me. I'm not concerned about this team going forward. I anticipate Devin Williams will be good, and even if he's shaky, we got a lot of guys, including Fernando Cruz, who returns today, along with Jazz Chisholm. So that is the injury news regarding who's going on the IL, who's coming off the IL. We also found out who's not going on IL, at least as of right now, and that's Jason Dominguez. So he's not in the lineup tonight, which let's get over to that now. He's not playing tonight, but he's considered day-to-day. And we heard him talk in the postgame the other night where it was like he's not all that concerned, and you could kind of get the vibe, and it was good that this wasn't going to be like an IL thing. And even if it were to be, where Jason had to go on the IL because of the the bruised thumb or bruised finger, it'd be a quick thing. I don't think it doesn't sound like we're even getting that. So while he's not playing tonight, don't worry too much about that. And let's just dive into the lineup. Speaking of, Jazz being back, and this floats my boat, Chad, him in the 6 hole rather than 4 or 5. Ideally, maybe even once like Stanton gets back, or if Jason's in there, maybe we can get him into the bottom third. But who does go to the bottom third is Volpe because of this. Let's just run through it. Grisham, Rice, Judge, Bellinger, Goldschmidt, Jazz, Volpe, Escara, DJ, LeMahieu. It makes the lineup look so much deeper, and we like our WRC pluses here at Yanks Ave. Look at those WRC pluses. The only one not above league average is DJ LeMahieu in the 9 slot, which, DJ earned a whole day, at least one game worth of no slander, because he balled out on Sunday, was a big part in us salvaging that game against LA. He's the only blip in the radar here under 100 WRC plus, and you actually, for right now at least, feel pretty decent about DJ. Not going forward, but again, like, I think we should give DJ one day of being nice to him, because that was a badass performance on Sunday night. 4 hits, some big hits. He'll be rounding it out, batting 9th today. But I mean, you see it right here. It's I don't want to say a night and day difference, because our lineup has been great, but in terms of or putting Volpe down to the lower third, I almost said shoving. That would have been unnecessarily aggressive. But Volpe in the 7th spot, it just makes the lineup look better. So welcome back, Jazz. And obviously, I mean, he had been struggling going into his injury, and that was on April 29th. So the overall stats are not amazing, but OBP was above 300, and notably the WRC Plus was above 100. It was really a week and a half of balling out. The first series, remember, in Milwaukee, or against Milwaukee at home, he was raking, was pretty good against the D-backs, and a couple series after that. But really just the last 2 weeks before he got hurt, he was hitting the shitter and was striking out like crazy. Some of his at-bats looked very rough, so the stats definitely balanced out quite a bit. He's a lot better than this, though, and now he gets like a fresh, clean slate. Ideally, he's not trying to hit for power like crazy, or trying to come back and carry the lineup, which he of course does not need to do. And he's in the 6 hole. Just kind of like let the talent play, I guess. And I look forward to that, because maybe the fact that he was hitting 4 or 5 at times, often so, protecting Judge, which was silly from the get-go, but maybe that was a mindset shift for him. We still don't really know what kind of player Jazz is supposed to be. He doesn't fully even know, besides just probably being very optimistic about his future and all that, which, word up. What I want is, at the very least, give me good defense, which he gave us at second base. And him at third is going to be interesting, but if it allows the Yankees to maybe have a better chance of getting an infielder that we're all about come the trade deadline, basically meaning there's more second baseman available than third baseman, word up, I'm down. I do wish, just from a team standpoint, that he was playing second, because he's better defensively there, but he's surely fine at third base as well. Play good defense, get on base at a decent clip. I would say, like, give me a 320 on base or above with good defense, and hit for some power. While the stats aren't great from where he left off, he was pacing for at the time like 35 to 40 homer season. So if he can just not be streaky like crazy, although I should probably not even hope for that, because he's gonna be. But just, I don't know, stat prediction the rest of the way, stat hope the rest of the way, 320 plus on base percentage. And let's see, it's June 3rd. If he plays the rest of the way, I mean, I still anticipate Jazz probably eclipses 20 homers. So good to have you back. Good to have you back. And we'll see what he does at third base. Again, last year he was fine. He's a better second baseman, and we saw that early on this year when he was playing there. But do not forget, he was +7 outs above average at third last season, and he had been thrown on the job. I mean, was supposed to play second. We know that Glaber wasn't willing to move to third, and Jazz was. And speaking of, we've ran this sound a few times over the last couple of days, but just want to shout out Jazz for this, because this is exactly like the attitude you want as a fan. And this shit, if I didn't already love Jazz enough already as a person, this is the kind of thing that makes you love a guy as a fan.
I'm here to win a ring. I'm not here to fight over positions and all that. We got some of the best players in the world on our team. We definitely got the best player in the world on our team. So I'm definitely not the one to be out here fighting for positions. So for me, I'm just here trying to help us win and try to help us win a World Series.
Badass. I don't want to spend too much on that soundbite, because we've been talking about it the last few days here, but Jazz wants to be here and he wants to win a World Series. So as long as he's not, an atrocious player, and it's two separate things for me as a fan. It's like, who am I to grade performance most of the time? Or at least there's a certain way I like to go about judging and grading performance, because like, I'm watching the game from my desk. Like, I'm not gonna be like, yo, Jazz Chisholm sucks. The last couple weeks he was a very frustrating at bat to watch, but if I wasn't a shill already, stuff like that gets you some leeway with me, where it's like, yo, his head's in the right place. He wants to be a Yankee. He's willing to do whatever he can to help the Yankees win. Welcome back, Jazz. Good to have you. But all right, there's our lineup again. Grisham, Rice, Judge, Bellinger, Goldschmidt, Jazz, Volpe, Escara, DJ LeMahieu. So Austin Wells gets the night off, and that's just fine. I mean, he was pretty good in LA, and he still is, of course, the Yankees starting catcher. But when he's not playing, they're technically, for now, if you go by the statistics so far, Escara is the better option. He's been above league average, and especially was doing quite well in May. So we'll see how he does tonight. As for the starting pitching matchups, let's start with Cleveland really quick because I want to discuss Tanner Bybee, who we faced already this year. You look back to what he did against us on the 22nd of April in Cleveland was very good. 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, 5 Ks. We, of course, also faced him a couple times in the playoffs last year. He was who Stanton, you got to really specify with this, but one of the guys Stanton took deep in the ALCS last year. He was the 2-run shot to tie the game in Game 5, I believe. It was, Game 5. But as for this most recent start, one of the home runs came off the bat of Ben Rice, which was a leadoff shot to begin this game. So, keep your eyes peeled to Ben Rice, and it seems like for the most part, when Bybee does allow his runs, they typically do come via the home run. So might be in for the long ball tonight, but Bybee, granted, Chris Rose, who take this with a grain of salt because he's pessimistic when it comes to his Guardians, and I do respect it because he's always this way. I was like, oh, how's Bybee been? Looks like he has a decent season. He's like, no, he's been shit. Now, of course, you see a 3.86 ERA. Like he hasn't been shit. He's been good. But you look at his last few game logs, and maybe this is where Rose is coming from. Chris Rose, by the way, if I didn't say that or specify. His last few outings have been kind of hit or miss. So while a solid season, I don't know, maybe Guardians fans don't feel too great going into his starts right now, but obviously we'll see. As for the Guardians lineup, Juan, Martinez, Ramirez, David Fry, who I put a dash for his WRC+. Plus. He has like 1 at-bat this year. I guess he hasn't played. Anybody in the comments that knows more on that, I'm not aware, but if you do, please drop it in there. Fill us all in. But Juan, Martinez, Ramirez, Fry, Santana, Arias, Wilson, Naylor, and Junkensi Noel. So there's the Guardians 1 through 9, and they'll be going up against one of the best pitchers in baseball this year, and that is Carlos Rodon, who something we've been discussing on here in regards to Rodon's season is that the days where he starts feels very similar to Max Fried starts, and that is you wake up and you're like, oh, word, Max Fried's pitching today. Well, same thing for Carlos Rodon. He's been so good, so great, fantastic. The ERA speaks for itself. The 90 Ks in 72 and 2/3 innings pitched is incredible. You wake up and it's like, yo, we got Carlos Rodon going today, which I know I'm not alone in like sharing that thought, which is more important for the other people that feel that way right now, because I always, while criticized Rodon in the past, not so much last year, and I kind of get a little bit annoyed at times when people would just act like Rodon wasn't that good last year, and he was just better or improved than he was in 2023, his first year with us where he was terrible. Rodon was legitimately good last year. He won 16 games, ERA below 4, over 200 innings pitched, or right around 200 innings pitched. He just had that one bad month in June. And what I kind of thought for this year for Rodon would be, we're going to get the guy that we saw last year outside of that 1 month, and it'll be a more like complete appetizing season to watch, and maybe he'll start to get a little bit of love. I didn't think he'd be a Cy Young contender. Now, Fried's going to win the Cy Young at this rate, and there's Tarek Skubal, so he's not actually going to contend for the award per se in all likelihood, but the stats are more than worthy of so. I mean, yeah, 2.60 ERA, whip at .94. I mean, these are incredible numbers, not just for a dude that had a rocky start to his New York tenure, and it certainly was rocky. Like, it was a shit show. I'm not going around 2023. That was not good. He was solid last year, more than solid. This year, though, I mean, calling him solid would be insulting. He's been probably the best he's been in his entire career. I know I didn't watch him back in the day with like every day, day in and out with the White Sox and particularly the Giants where he was really good. But man, you throw Carlos Rodon on the bump and it feels like you're going to win, and that's what it feels like going into tonight. So he takes the ball for the Yankees, making his 13th start of the year. And 3-game set with the Cleveland Guardians. This is kind of a nice time for the baseball season. Now, I feel bad saying this. We've been on since, but obviously, RIP to the Knicks. The big news today, they fired Thibs, which even I'm aware that's a big deal. So, Knicks season is over. Great run by them, of course, but now this is the main show in town. The Yankees, the time is here for baseball season, and it's June 3rd. You have a 3-game set with the Guardians in the Bronx, which is kind of like a more casual, low-key, while still pretty awesome series. I mean, ALCS rematch. Yankees are, of course, playing well. The Guardians are not, doing anything crazy, but they are a respectable team. You always got to, not discount them or anything. But, like, the Dodgers series is now in the past, and we wrap that up nicely. Thank God for Sunday, yo. Cannot emphasize that enough. Sunday was huge, and I can say that even more definitively now because of the way I felt on Monday. Monday could have been really bad. The off day, coming off a series had we gotten swept or just, the awful vibes really from Saturday and Friday too. Sunday beating Yamamoto, I won't say it like changed everything in regards to feelings, but it definitely put me in a much better place. But anyways, Dodgers series behind us now. Of course, the Subway series is in the past now. We got Boston coming up. I mean, they keep shit in the bed. They lost to the Angels last night, so clearly not going to fulfill my request of maybe sweeping them and getting to 500 before our series is coming up. But it's just kind of like summer's here. June baseball at the stadium. I anticipate it'll be a pretty big crowd, and we're gonna fucking kick back and relax, chat. Hope everybody is doing well. June 3rd, 2025. We'll keep it on the lineup for now. Actually, you know what? I want to play a quick soundbite from Boone. He was asked about the days where. So Devin Williams is going to be the closer, of course, while Weaver's out, and that makes total sense, as he should be. Boone was asked, what about the days where where Devin Williams is not available? And here was his response.
Depends who's available that day and who you use to get there. We have a lot of capable guys down there to get high leverage important outs for us. So on those nights, you just kind of piece it together where they kind of fit in that lineup. Obviously, getting Cruz back tonight is a big shot in the arm for us too. So we'll see.
Yeah, and it's really nothing that I imagine Boone would be stressing over, because there really is a lot of arms that you can go to. I bet we'll see Cruz close a game within the next week. You could have, I'm sure Mark Leiter will see close a game within the next couple weeks. We already saw him close one out the other day. And, dude, I mean, even if you have to, which I don't see it getting to this point, but like Jonathan Loaiza, ignore the other day, by the way. Like, Loaiza's going to be good, and he's a dog. He's going to be just fine. I fully believe that. He can close games, and he's done so in the past at times. Like 2021, he would close games out from time to time. Also, we're getting Jake Cousins back, and that's huge. So, I mean, the bullpen is in a just fine place. It really, really is. Again, like with the Weaver stuff, it sucks and not ideal at all, but he's out 4 to 6 weeks. We will have him back. I don't want to say for the playoffs. Like, that's no-brainer. He's going to be back for I'll probably be back by like the All-Star break-ish, maybe right after for the second half when that gets going. We're going to miss him. That's it. We're going to miss Luke Weaver. Otherwise, I mean, I think we'll be just fine. Again, I can't really see a scenario where, and I'm not trying to be an annoying jinx here, but like I truly can't see us losing the American League East. We're so much far and away better than every team that's chasing us. From a stress standpoint, I got really nothing. You know what I'm saying? So heal up, Weaver. We love you. But in the meantime, I think we'll take care of business just fine. But all right, Chad, how we doing, yo? How we doing? Reminder to click like on the stream. We got about, we got 10 minutes until first pitch. So why don't we chop it up a little bit? I'll leave it on the lineup screen. Predictions, what do we got? How do you think Rodon does tonight? He's been pitching so well that like maybe it's like the 5% or 1% of pessimism that might be somewhere in my body of like, I always do for a bad start. Not an actual take means nothing, but forget all that. Rodon's going to ball out. But if you think otherwise, let me know. Or whatever you got for tonight's game. Home run predictions. Reminder that Ben Rice, who, this is the homer against LA, which was freaking awesome. That was that was hype. That kind of brought us back a little bit. Like I was watching the watch party back from Sunday night, and this was kind of like the reawakening of like, all right, yeah, let's go. Because I was depressed, bro. No doubt about it. Like Saturday was rightfully so fucking tormenting, and even early on Sunday, like my vibes weren't great. And I will tell you guys, I'm sure some of you, I hope one or two of you are asking in the chat if we're still off the Zins. And you're damn fucking right we are, chat. And I can say now confidently, I'm good. I'm a 3-time cold turkey nicotine champ. 72 hours is all it takes. And I quit Saturday night was the last. So I'm nicotine free, baby. I feel great, to be honest, chat. I feel great. And I'm not trying to, turn this into a Zen meeting or nothing, but like, if you're somebody that was thinking about it, if I can do it, you can do it. Otherwise, if you're chilling, don't let me tell you what to do. But we're chilling, yo. We're doing well. I think that's about it. Great to see you guys again. I plan on, I really want to get back to just doing these every single night and kind of just get back into the flow of baseball season. Like, that's another thing I was saying before. Like, it just feels like, here we go. Basketball's over. It's June. Like, summer's pretty much here. Back home, like the big time flashy series are at least behind us for now. We'll see what, how exciting the Red Sox ones get. But I kind of just want to get back to, there's a Yankee game on, which is pretty much every day. We're here on the watch party. So, of course, always subject to change. There's shit could go down, but for the most part, if there's a game, like I just assume we're gonna be on here. So, yeah, yo, I'm trying to think if there's any other news going on around. I don't know. Let me know. I'm gonna pull the chat in a little bit. Here's the Guardians lineup again: Juan Martinez, Ramirez, Fry, Santana, Arias, Wilson, Naylor, Jawanski. I don't know why I say his full name. It's just pleasing, like John Kensey, whatever the hell you say. Rodon on the bump for the Yanks, looking to win his 8th game. And for the Guardians, Tanner Bybee, who last time we saw him, Ben Rice, took him deep for a leadoff homer. How about Goldschmidt batting 5th, by the way? Yeah, let's take a look at this lineup really quick, which I love. Now, there's still the conversation, like, what do you do when Stanton comes back? And it's the same shit. You're going to have to platoon him with Rice, with the outfielders. And Stanton's only ever really going to DH. Not really. He is just going to DH. So while I look forward to Stanton returning, no doubt, it's like, not like you just add Stanton in place of JC Escar or DJ LeMahieu. Obviously, it's like, all right, if Stanton were in this lineup, let's say he's DHing and Rice is playing first, you get no Goldschmidt. So while it's something, for the regular season, I don't worry about. Like, they'll be able to get Stanton at bats. They'll be able to get everybody at bats, and we'll be chilling. Come playoffs, though, where you just want to assemble the most optimal 1 through 9, again, outside of the idea that Ben Rice learns third base, which I guess because I keep mentioning it, like, I should just acknowledge it. Like, I have a pipe dream that will happen. But no. I do wonder, like, against righties, it could kind of come down to more so Stanton versus Goldschmidt rather than Rice versus Goldschmidt, because Rice rakes against righties, and Goldschmidt is certainly respectable against them, but he just is so much better against lefties. Hits for power and average against lefties. Versus righties, he really just hits for average. The OPS is actually, last time I checked, against righties, below 700. So I'm curious if, like, months down the road for a playoff game, there could be a world where Goldschmidt doesn't start a certain game and is used later on to pinch hit. Now, that may sound insane. I'm sure it does. But that applies to almost everybody we talk about. Because if not, all right, do you sit Stanton? You can't sit Stanton for the playoffs. It'll probably be one of the outfielders, I guess. And we'll see how good everybody is doing from that by that point. But who just tell us Ben Rice got to start taking more ground balls at third base. Am I fucking crazy for, like, kind of actually holding out hope for that? I'm half kidding. But anyways, lineup looks good tonight. Volpe down to the 7 hole makes it look so much deeper. And, of course, welcome back to our guy Jazz. Which, we hyped for Jazz. What do you got prediction-wise for his return? Totally could see him going deep. But also could see him, looking kind of silly up there in his first game back, which would be all good. Take it easy on him. First game back in the big leagues probably ain't the most ideal situation to be in, but we know he's pumped, so I don't mean it from that standpoint. Just if he strikes out his first at bat, don't be all fucking like, oh, here we go again. No, welcome back, Jazz. It's good to have you. Good to have you. But all right, yo, first pitch now. We are getting there. 7 minutes? Is it 7:05 first pitch? Keep doing your thing. I'm gonna put you guys up in just a moment, but first I want to get my recordings going so we can kick back and relax. Let me know if I'm not thinking of any like big stories from the general baseball scene today too. I know Jack Caglione's getting called up. That's pretty cool. We'd be lying if I said I cared like too hard about that, but I don't know. It's baseball time of year. June 3rd is like the most baseball date of all time. Not really. Memorial Day is, but like that's in the past now too, yo. So it's like it's our time of year, chat. No more fucking Knicks, with all due respect. Be right back. Good there. Let me pull you guys up. How the hell we doing? Tuesday. Doesn't really feel like a Tuesday, but like in a good way. It's already gonna be freaking Wednesday tomorrow. I think I might go home after tonight's game too. I still haven't been home, so I have to like. I don't know. Any of you guys want to do my laundry? Kind of. I had to. Yo, I had to, and I really mean it when I say borrow a couple towels from the gym today, because the Rourke household ran a little Anyways, what's going on, Chad? How we doing? I got you guys pulled up right now. We got Jaden, we got Bobes, we got Tom, we got Rashid, Eli, Bug9ner, River, Tom, Fev, Luna. How we doing? Good to see you. Leapy Man, Luke, Groundwalker, my guy, Angel, Jaden. I already said you. Yankee fan. How's it going, brother? Good to see you guys. Kave, Sake, Morgan, of course. Let's go, baby. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. Good to see you guys. They're playing a Lou Gehrig clip right now. Is today the, wasn't that Sunday or is today Lou Gehrig Day? I don't know. How you guys feeling about Williams? Back at closer. Let's listen to this. Me too, Devontae. Me too. And even so, me and Morgan were texting about this the other day. Like, now he can't go out and shit the bed. And I don't think he will. But, like, no matter what, like, the loss of Weaver, I don't get worried about, like, the team regular season-wise. Now, if Weaver, like, fucking was out for the whole year and we don't get in the playoffs, then it's like, oh, now we're in trouble. But that's different. And yeah, it kind of might be the perfect thing for him. Because now he has to be closer. And it's not like an awkward situation of like, oh, the Yankees want to put him back in the role they brought him on to be in, and they just give it to him and put Weaver back in the setup role. It's like, no, like Williams got to close now, so let's see how he does. And I think he's going to do great. What'll be interesting is if he does do great and Weaver comes back, does it go right back to Weaver? Do they go kind of closer by committee? We'll get there when we get there, but Eli says, if he can do like 50% of what Weaver's been doing, I wouldn't complain. I don't know if that's the way to look at it, Eli. It's more so just get the job done. And what he's been doing, at least in the 8th, as of late, 11 out of his last 13 outings have been scoreless. So Devin Williams has certainly been trending upward. It feels like his ERA is forever going to be like above 6, though. Like no matter how good he does in recent time or just over a solid sample size of innings, I feel like his ERA is forever just going to be above 6. But, I have faith in Williams. I have faith in the rest of the Yankees bullpen. Again, they got Fernando Cruz back today. They got, they're getting Jake Cousins back. I believe he's starting a rehab tonight. Loaiza can close if you need him to. Mark Leiter could close if you need him to. So they have, really, the Yankees, I would say they're the most well-equipped team to have their closer go down. I think that's almost for certain. The Yankees are the most well-equipped team to be able to handle something like that. But we'll see. JK says Luke is our closer in my mind. Devin has looked good recently, but Luke has earned that closer spot. Yeah, I agree for sure. Again, I trust him in this role. I think no matter how well he does, and I think he'll do well, Devin Williams, when Weaver returns, you give the ball back to him. But either way, man, all that matters is all these guys are healthy and you just have like a plethora of arms ready to go, especially, of course, come October. And more than anything, man, like we can't undersell, I'm talking to myself when I say this, I cannot undersell the return of Jake Cousins when that does happen. I'm pretty sure he's starting a rehab tonight or soon. But keep me updated on that if you guys see anything. My phone is on Do Not Disturb. Or it is now. But all right, I think we got, one more commercial break and then it's first pitch? What's good, Mike? How we doing, yo? What's up, Devontae? Honestly, Devontae brings up a good point, too. Letting Weaver rest right now is fine. We don't have a desperate need right now. 100%. It could be a good thing. It could be a blessing in disguise. One, get Devin Williams like the yips of the 9th completely out of the way, hopefully. And also, Weaver probably could use a little time off, So, you like that plethora word? Yeah, word. Hey, yo, Nathaniel, me too, brother. Me too. I got my jersey on as well. Hello, Yanks Sav. How's your day going? I'm excited for this game and series against Cleveland. Pretty good, Heather. Pretty good. I've been having a good day. Went to the office, was doing my thing, did BT, chopping up my dogs, edited a little bit, and went to the gym before this. Did some back, which was much needed because my bed is all effed up and like I don't know. I can't say I pulled my back because it literally just from like sleeping, but like it's been kind of cranky lately. So it was my first back day back in the gym, and that went well. And I'm pumped for this series. Yankees Guardians, like especially to be home. I love being at Yankee Stadium. I love watching games from my room where they're playing at Yankee Stadium. So I'm pumped for that, and just feel so just like standard procedure right now, man. Tuesday night baseball in the Bronx, solid matchup. The Guardians, like that a team that we should respect. They're 6 games over 500, but no matter what, they're usually, and I say this in a complimentary way, irritating as hell to play. So I'm doing well. How are you, Heather? Good to see you. Good to see you guys. Back in the Bronx. We are so back. Yo, Morg, let's fucking go, yo. Shout out my guy, Morg. I love you, man. I plan on getting Jeter at some point this year. I want to get a new jersey soon. I don't know. I like my Judge. I kind of want to get a Volpe jersey, man. I really, really do. Hey, what's good, Condom Dog? Says, Joe Dan, Yankees need another relief pitcher and starter now. Not necessarily, man. Now, I agree with the general idea of they got to get a starter, yes, and reliever too. I think they'll get a reliever at the deadline. They don't need it right now though. Like I think there's not like an urgent rush to go out and get this handled by the deadline, for sure. Especially when it comes to a starting pitcher. After what we saw Will Warren do the other day, who I've not lessened my opinion of him when it comes to his career and the future, but in the short term, with this year and the idea of him getting playoff starts, maybe that was the one takeaway we could actually grab from the Dodgers series and be like, he may not be ready for a playoff start just yet. Nothing against the long-term future for him because the stuff is nasty, but if there was any doubt with how well he was doing about us getting a starter, I think that kind of went away. So for sure on that. Reliever, I think the Yankees will always get relievers at the deadline. But as for right now, I'm just going to miss Weaver. That's it. I'm just going to miss him. We'll see him in a month and a half, though. Otherwise, I'm not worried about the team. I'm not worried about the division. I'm not worried about Devin Williams. Really none of that. And yo, man, Devontae, I know. It's getting worse and worse for him. And the Red Sox, there's talks about, when I say talks, it's, the story ran on Baseball Today, but it's from a report that, the Red Sox might be sellers at the deadline, yo, which is nuts and sucks, but whatever. And when I say it sucks, I mean, it's good for baseball in the Yankees and Red Sox are both good. We usually do our part, but Dodgers series was rough. It was Big Boom, but it was also I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it was just because we won on Sunday or the way we won, but Sunday's win was really, really nice. And beating Yamamoto, I think, made me feel as good as I could feel after what we saw on Saturday. So I'm doing all right. Hey, Noah, I'm locked in, yo. I'm locked in. You fucking lock in, Noah. Good to see you, buddy. How do I feel about Sandy? I don't know. How's he been doing lately? I'm not even aware. I know he was getting rocked. And I still never really put too much stock in the Yankees going out and getting him because it's going to cost an arm and a leg. And there's going to be some team out there that pays a crazy price for him that won't be us. But I also know he's been getting shelled. I would love Nathan Eovaldi. And we've been talking about him for a while. I'm almost starting to kind of get... Because Jeff Passan put out an article today of a trade deadline preview, which kind of got my juices flowing a little bit. So yo, we might be doing some trade deadline speculation in the near future, with substance behind it, not just spitballing like I've been doing, which is kind of by design. I mean, I don't like to get too crazy into the deadline stuff until we see a little bit of the market unfold or kind of know what the deal is. And hey, June 3rd, we're past Memorial Day. We kind of have an idea of what teams are going to be in it, what teams are going to be out of it. And what the market might be looking like. So it won't be long. It won't be long before we're discussing deadline because, that's next month. It's next month. But all right, Rodon is about to take the ball, chat. Reminder to click like on the stream if you haven't already. Helps out a great deal. And, hope everybody is doing well. Regardless, though, all we got to do now, kick back, relax, watch some Tuesday night baseball. And we're back on, yes. Thank the fucking heavens. Unnecessary F-bomb. Got to stop doing that. But all right. Gonna have to adjust the box score back to the home setting. Just give me 1 sec here. 1 sec, we'll be good to go. I'm pumped, chat. You guys pumped? Sure as hell hope so. Or what the hell are you doing here? Just kidding. I know you guys are pumped. It's good to see you. How's everybody's day off?
Against Rodon and so close. Michael, you probably remember this back in
Good.
April
Nice.
2021. 2 outs away from
Almost
a perfect
there.
game against the Guardians when he hit Roberto Perez on the back foot. But he still got the last 2 outs and got the no-hitter.
Wait a second. Rodon was 2 outs away from a perfect, or from an... Who are they talking about? I don't remember that at all. Was that with the Giants or something? They're talking about Rodon? What did they just say on the broadcast, chat? About Rodon in a perfect game or a no-hitter? He never threw a no-hitter with us, obviously. So it must have been something else. Unless I totally whiffed in that entire conversation. Clearly I did. But all right, yo. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. I'm going to be checking the chat frequently throughout the night, of course. Not nonstop, because I want to make sure I'm locked in and good to go in the game. But we should be good. Audio should be good. Box score should be good. And let's do it, baby. Back in the Bronx. First pitch is just outside. And let's do it. What up, Jazz? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you.
And Alex Tosi is over third.
Screen recording's good up there.
2-0.
There's certain guys around the league, Mike.
Look at my
You just enjoy watching
my
them.
Zen replacements,
Is one of those guys to make
which have been doing me
everything right.
very well.
Consecutive goal clubs.
Got the Icebreaker Sours and Icebreaker Spearmint.
Just a
2-1.
tremendous leadoff hitter.
But yeah, 3 days no Zinch, Chad. I did it again. Did it again. 3-time cold turkey nicotine-free champion. Now I just got to make sure I stay off it. But as long as the big nicotine industry doesn't, come up with the fucking,
2-2.
I don't know, new device for me to get wooed by, we're good to go. No more nicotine for me. And I feel great. Got a coffee too. We're locked.
The 2-2.
Let's go right on.
3-2 on Quan. Indians play up. They're 19.
So another good season for Quan. He's hitting .313.
Better.
Same with Ramirez.
Under 500.
Carlos Santana's playing well too. Other than that, the Guardians lineup is nothing too crazy.
Against teams above 500, Detroit, who leads them in the Central, St. Louis, surprising, the Yankees, and then the Mets. So the Guardians are fifth.
Don't play that game. No, I am not so zen, and I assure
Turn
you.
you up, Mike. One of my ears a little bit in my box.
You need to hear me more?
I haven't heard you in a while.
Hell yeah, Biohazard. Yo, me too, man. Me too. K's my announcer. I started watching in 2011.
Beautiful night here in the Bronx.
Let's go, Rodon.
Soft ground ball.
Ground ball right side. Goldie. Goes over to first. Gonna be tough. Got him.
To get the out.
One dead.
Rodon was late.
Attaboy, Goldie.
Made the play. It's time for the keys to the game brought to you by your local Kia dealers.
Well, that's another rematch. You had a World Series rematch over the weekend in Los
DJ
Angeles.
wear high socks. I don't know, Colin. I kind of like the.
rematch against the Guardians.
I like the DJ with the low pants.
You talked about it, Mike.
I think they're nice. It's like a different era. It's like when A-Rod first wore them high, and you know it's 2007.
West Coast trip.
This is a new DJ. It's 2025 DJ.
And it's going to happen. You're talking about the injuries.
Indians have 3 good hitters. Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Going on with a bad hamstring.
Yo, word up, Caleb?
Chisholm back. Fernando Cruz back on the roster.
Hell yeah. Hey, what up, Donna?
And one you didn't want to see go.
Good to see you, yo. How you doing?
Well, we have a batter's timing violation. And
Jesus
the
Christ.
Guardians dugout doesn't like it. Stephen Vogt arguing with Gonzalez, but Rodon gets himself a nice free strike.
I'm hyped up.
Does that count on your pitch count?
You know what? I don't think so, but
Rip to left field, base hit. Okay. Over Jazz's head in the left field,
so
1 out
Martinez
single.
essentially said, "Here's your pitch
All good.
violation," and he picks up a single with 1 out.
Martinez, big turn around the base.
I guess it was just the pitch clock violation, Elon.
Change up there.
I think I was mid-yapping, so I didn't fully see
Up in the
it.
strike zone. This is hammered to left field.
Oh, Noah, here we go. I'm going to start ignoring you, Noah.
See the front half kind of
Just
going
kidding.
out, but the hand stayed back. And
Heather's predicting a DJ homer tonight. I'm down for that. Yo, that ball that DJ hit, the on Sunday night, the one that drove in the extra insurance run, his last hit, the 4th hit, was a homer I heard in 21 out of 30
Ramirez
ballparks.
takes a ball. Ramirez is just
Which adds up. That shit was
great
nicely hit.
player. Most
I think it was the
baseball
last one. It was the 4th hit, the 4th at bat, or
know
4th
about him.
hit.
I say the casual might not know how great he really is. He's a Hall of Famer.
Let's go,
I
Rodon.
don't think that's hyperbole.
That's
And he's
like-
always done well against the Yankees. A .329 lifetime hitter in 64 games against the Yankees.
No, this is irrelevant, but Otani's on pace at 50-plus homers and not hitting on the RBIs. Yeah, I mean, to be fair to him, he's hitting leadoff.
5-time Silver Slugger, 6-time All-Star, top
But
5
you did say
in the
it. I know it's
MVP
relevant. What up,
voting,
JK?
5 times in his
Caleb
career.
says, I love this.
This guy named Aaron Judge
Watching this
keeps
is like
hitting
watching with one of the boys. That's what I'm fucking talking about, bro. That's what I wanted when I first started doing these. And not just like me as one of your boys, like all of us. We're all homies.
It's community, chat.
Look at these
Which
stats.
oftentimes that word
But
makes me
this
fucking
year,
cringe because
his
it's so
splits,
overused.
amazing.
Community,
Against
community.
left-handed
But like,
pitchers,
you know,
hitting
if I were to get all
417,
sappy, that's the lane I would go down.
301
You know
against
what I'm
righties.
saying? 1-2, 2-2.
And he's one of the guys who took a lot less money.
Yo, so is anybody gonna be watching the NBA Finals, or like just nobody
What
cared?
can this amount of money buy you that can't? Well, he was literal about it. He Said, I'll
I know
take a lot
DJ's on
less
his
to
way
stay
down,
here.
but he gets mad
Very
respect from me.
comfortable
Yeah, no,
with
me too, Tom. And I think that's how it should be for Deej.
That one is
Now
loose
listen.
in center field, coming
Wow.
out of the plate on a hop. Good read by
So it's going to be a
Martinez.
first and third, 1 out. That ball just floated
He knew
down
that
for a
was
base
gonna
hit.
fall all the way.
Jose Ramirez.
So first and third for the Guardians, 1 man out.
Yeah, that's not an easy play. I mean, off the end of the
I'm
bat,
on
you know,
no
it's got a
slander day
chance,
for
but,
DJ after what he did on Sunday.
Martinez saw
But, like,
this off the end of the bat,
listen,
and it just kind of
DJ is
boosted
done,
them
is
right
my
off
take,
the
and I
bat.
think it's like, that was a hot take whatsoever.
No hesitation. Cruising into
But
the
it's,
base.
there's a way I would go about it. Like, it's like a thank you for your time type thing. Like, I don't have any ill will towards Deej. It's just like, his time, I think, is up. And that's unfortunate. Long term, this year does not have a spot on the roster, I don't think. But hey, in the meantime, same shit I was saying before with Weaver, like, I'm not worried about the outcome of the regular season. So for right now, DJ batting ninth is fine. It's fine. Like, that's not going to cause us to lose. With that said, DJ can't be starting playoffs. Anyways, first and third, 1 out.
Game that they did win against the Yankees. Fry had the walk-off home run. He became kind of a cult hero in Cleveland.
Yeah, I ain't watching that shit. No way.
He said something funny after the strikeout. He said it was the coolest strikeout of my career.
Okay. At least you see some good things out of it, huh?
Let's see what we have with Manny Gonzalez. 16 big league season, considered hitter friendly. Fewer inside strikes, fewer high strikes.
Let's go, Rodon.
0-2 on Fry.
You know what I did notice about Gonzalez is they were putting out the lineup cards, and you know the coaches and managers, they all walk out there, and the batter's box is absolutely perfect, right? Gonzalez just wiped the whole back line off, tore off the guy did a beautiful job of lining the field. The batter's box obviously still there, but the umpire box no longer there.
Runner goes. Got him. Oh man, I don't know, bro. Chat, what do you think? What do you think?
Well, Ramirez, that's his fifth
I don't know, yo.
year. I mean, this is part
Let's
of
see.
his game. He runs bases, he hits for power, he catches the ball.
Oh,
He
man.
pretty much does everything.
Anybody fucking think he might be out? No, he might be out.
Replays
Oh,
might be.
Well, LeMahieu pointed right to the dugout.
They
He
always
said,
do
check
that,
it out. I don't know if the Yankees are going to challenge. Doesn't look like they will.
Nobody's worse than Volpe. Volpe will
I
always
guess it's
point
too
to the dugout
close.
and says he
They don't
got
want
him.
to waste a challenge in the first inning.
No challenge, huh? I mean, it was close.
Let's take another look. It was extremely
Yeah, right,
close.
JK.
I think he's out.
Oh, I think he's out too, man. That's
You
close,
really
though,
can't see
so
the thumb. You see
I won't
the-
knock him for
the
not
hand,
challenge, but
you don't know exactly when the thumb hit.
it's close. 2-2.
2-2 on Fry. Yankees play the infield back, except at first. Martinez at third, Ramirez at second.
Oh, he's looking for that back slide, that slider on the back foot, trying to get this strikeout.
Swing
Swing and a miss. Let's go.
Yeah, he
Big
was
out, chat.
fastball
Two
outside
dead.
The strike zone, and again, this was a good matchup because Fry has not been
No, it's all
playing.
good.
A little
I'm
rusty. He went with the
I'm sorry.
four-seam fastball up in the strike zone. Got it
Let's go,
by
two
for a
dead.
Huge strikeout.
You hear that? Like a fucking alien transmission or something.
And now here's the veteran Carlos Santana has an 11-game.
Which we tried to do way back when. I think it was like in the 70s. We sent out a transmission to be received if anybody was out there.
Yeah,
And
this is kind of a
either there's nobody out there, not
If you
true,
run down, you
or
don't wanna give in.
they
This
just
guy's
want
a
nothing to do with
veteran,
us, or
knows
didn't
how
get
to
it, whatever it
hit.
was. But look into that. It's true.
Lately,
We try to contact
and Arias
other
has really been struggling
other
lately on deck.
planets with
They
life.
just can't give in.
They didn't call back. Let's go, Rodon. Does Volpe have a tick?
Might
He
be
always
the
does that thing with his
shortest
jaw.
baseball pants I've ever seen.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Coolants.
I mean, I do that shit
Golf
too.
shorts.
And I was about to say, I don't have a tick, but maybe I do. But no, I don't think so.
Above the knee. 1-1.
1-2.
Time weather presented by Bigelow, the official hot tea of the Yankees. 74
Yep, Devin Williams, AC.
No chance of
Devin
rain.
Williams. We'll be just fine. We'll be just fine.
Wind blowing out to the left.
Because I think he's going to do well.
It's a beautiful day.
This isn't the same spot we called all those games in April, is it?
But also, again, like, as a
Saturday
team,
was cold.
Yeah.
we'll see if this changes, but I really don't see us having to worry
Big
about
lead by Martinez at third.
the teams chasing us in the AL. Strike three, bring him up, baby. And a boy. So, hey, hopefully and probably the biggest trouble Rodon will get in all night, but had runners in the corners, one out, and worked out of it. 2 Ks in the inning. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Scoreless first for Rodon. I had too much caffeine. I'm fucking combining words like an idiot. Anyways, bottom of the first coming up, of course, and we got, look at the Yankees lineup. Grisham, Rice, Judge will be due up 1, 2, 3. And then after that, 4, 5, and 6, Bellinger, Goldschmidt, Jazz. Welcome back. And then 7, 8, 9, Volpe, Escobar, LeMahieu. We talked about it in the pregame. The most notable thing about, one, with Jazz's return, he's in the 6th slot, not 4 or 5, which is so much nicer than where he was batting earlier on. But drops Volpe back down into the bottom third at 7, which makes the lineup look a lot nicer. Then, well, Escobar's great, and at this point, he's actually hitting better than Wells. But like, you just look at the regular lineup and think Wells in the 8 hole, which we've seen a lot. But instead of Volpe batting 5th, now you have Goldschmidt batting 5th. Like, this lineup right here, honestly, is awesome. I'm curious to see how often we'll see Rice and Grisham back-to-back, the two lefties. What I would probably do going forward, and Bobby's a righty, so maybe they just did this because Rice hit the homer off Bobby last time. But I like Grisham 1, Judge 2, of course, then Rice 3, Goldie 4, Belly 5. And I would honestly, listen, I'm excited for Jazz's return. I still, believe it or not, probably actually would at this point bat Volpe ahead of Jazz. And that's like a lineup balance thing. Like, he could hit 6th, but if I'm having Bellinger bat 5th, I don't like back-to-back lefties in that case, because then they'll just bring in a lefty, and Jazz against lefties is not that great. I would actually almost rather have Volpe bat 6, Jazz 7. And then you could do like DJ 8, Wells 9, just regularly speaking. But for tonight, just in general, good to have him back. Good to have him back. 100% truth. 100%. Lineup looks way longer. Way longer. Let's do it, yo. Bottom first, Grisham, Rice, and the Judge. Oh, shit.
21 walks, 12 home runs.
Man, how many times have we faced Tanner Bybee in the last 6 months, dude? Or I guess not 6 months. When was October? May, April. 7 months. So like last 8 months, we faced Bobby at least. At least this would be like the 5th time, I feel like. Maybe 4. Anyways, here we go. Grisham leads off. Let's do it, chat. Good eye.
Grisham takes inside. 1-0.
Volpe is fine, bottom third. Oh, I love Volpe in the bottom third. And ideally, the lineup gets to a place where Jazz is 7 and Volpe's 8 type thing.
You've been shut down for about a week and a half.
But more so,
Is that how long it was?
what was I saying? It was, if they were to bat Judge 2, normally, so it would go Grisham, Judge, Rice.
I thought about you on the West Coast. They said,
Or, put it like this, a lefty batting 5th more so. I don't want, whether it's Bellinger 5th, Rice 5th, I wouldn't want a lefty back-to-back with Jazz in the 6 hole.
bunted foul.
So for that reason, I would rather have Volpe bat 6.
The defense for the Guardians, it's a good defense brought to you by your Tri-State Chevy dealers.
And Volpe rakes against lefties too if they were to bring one in. Jazz against lefties is like, we'll see if maybe post-IL Jazz is different, but Jazz against lefties is tough. Hell yeah, yo, drop a like on the stream if you don't mind. Bottom first, 1-2 on Grisham.
Bobby made 31 starts last year, 3.47 ERA.
Yeah, let him do his thing.
Stepped up in the absence of Shane Bieber, who is expected back. Maybe
I think he knows what he's doing, Noah. 1-2. The fight. Goldie could have been the leadoff hitter. Yeah, and they're doing that against lefties, of course. But we also saw it on Sunday against Yamamoto, the righty. Didn't they lead off Goldschmidt? Volpe rakes in. It isn't 2024 anymore. Well, Volpe did not rake in 2024. I said Volpe rakes against lefties, and that is true. That is statistically true, Matt. That Volpe rakes against lefties. 1-2 on Grish. Nope, good eye. 2-2.
This year because the team
2 lefties and then Judge. Yeah, that's interesting, Connor. That is interesting.
In baseball, and they don't seem as if they're going anywhere. They've got great pitching. They play the game hard. They run the bases well.
2-2.
It's going to be tough to catch them.
Yeah, and, you know, if you look back, Michael, at the history of baseball, do you ever remember a team that, I mean, when they lost 112?
Damn, man.
And then last year they were having a mediocre year. And then all
Only that reaction because it was right down the middle. Otherwise, all good. But Grisham's down on strikes.
Not only did they catch fire, Paul, but they traded away their players. I mean, they traded away Flaherty to the Dodgers, and they still made the playoffs. So that's the Central right now. Guardians 5 back in the loss column, 6.5 games behind. Twins and the Royals, those are good teams. Those are 4 good teams. And somebody's going to be left out.
go,
Maybe
Rice.
2 teams will be left out.
You got Rice 2,
You
Luna.
think
Judges
that
3
Kansas
today.
City, will make a run at some point, and then Minnesota
Great series in LA for Rice. He was
long streaks, winning streaks.
awesome. And now
when you're in that division, you can do a lot.
his slash line's in a really good spot. 250 average, 340 on base, 535 slugging, 12 homers, 146 WRC
Ben Rice
plus.
hit a monster home run off
Great.
Yamamoto on Sunday. Dead center field at Dodger Stadium.
Well, and reminder if you're just joining, we talked about it a lot, but Rice also, when we faced Bobby last time in April, took him deep for a solo shot to lead off the game.
To an under
So.
2 ERA, but the Yankees won that game, so
Good to know
it's hard
there.
to figure baseball.
And that could be why they're doing
Yeah.
Rice
And
and
it's
Grisham
so
back to
fun
back.
watch
Like,
him pitch. I mean, when
maybe they wanted to have
85,
Rice before
84,
Judge,
you see swing and misses. You see guys hitting hard.
or more so have him top the order but still lead off Grish because he led off last time, hit the homer. I don't know.
Because you didn't get the call.
No, but Charlie said see you.
Oh, Charlie did to you. Yeah, nice. Charlie.
Good eye. 3-1.
3-1 on Ben Rice. Rice is
Yo, we got over 200 people in here? Let's go. What up, yo?
535.
Every strikeout looking is a bad strikeout. That's often how I feel,
Six of 8
JK.
home runs for the Yankees, 12 homers and 25.
And that's probably the way to feel. Yeah, dude. 1.3 WARs of primary DH. That is incredible, man.
Count
Good pitch.
3-2.
3-2. Where are they at in hockey right now? I know like the Rangers and shit aren't in it, so that's... You don't really hear about it much on WFAN if they're not. 3-2. Damn, man.
Strike 3.
That's a good pitch. That's a good pitch.
Ball 4, but he's down looking.
That's a good pitch.
2 strikeouts.
Located fast.
Do I watch football? I do, but very casually, Eli. Jets
You're
fan.
the manager, you know, you try to save your
Baseball is way more my thing.
Who doesn't know where this pitch is?
Yeah, God, that's what I was kind of saying before. I don't know why they didn't do that. I don't like. It's fine, but that's what I would do too. Is Trent, Judge, Rice, Goldie, Bellinger 5, or you could do keep Bellinger 3 like you've been, and then Rice 5. But no, I'm with you. Here's Judge.
Pretty thrilling first game. He hits a home run in the
First game of
inning.
Stanley Cup
Hits
tomorrow,
one at the
okay.
bottom of the
I
first.
was just gonna say, is that made for TV or what? The big monumental series.
Probably,
The Yankees and the Dodgers. Judge.
I probably won't be watching.
1-1 Otani.
Let's go, Cap.
Well, Judge beat up on the Guardians when they met them in Cleveland earlier. 7 hits and 12 at-bats with a .583 batting average.
Damn. Name one hockey player, dude. Fuck if I know, man. I mean, I probably do, but
Starter that didn't have a hit on Sunday, and that was the game the Yankees won.
oh,
They did have the good series, as we mentioned, 5 for 13. Still hitting .391.
I don't know, brother. Honestly, I don't know. How about this guy, Artemi Panarin? Yeah, there you go.
Grounded foul.
Right off the cuff. Right off the good old fucking noggin, Noah.
Bobby has a really
I almost just said a
good
bad
change.
word by mistake.
He really has
Not even by mistake. Just, well, yeah, it would have been by mistake.
That
That would have been a slip of the... Not even a slip of the tongue. That's what I'm saying it wasn't. It would have been like a word combination that could have got me a big doo-doo. Oh, boy.
Really using that change every second, third time.
God
We
damn.
see a lot of
Yeah, what up, Eli? Ovi. Swing and a miss. Oh, wait, he dropped that shit? We're just throwing it first anyways. All right. School is first for Bobby. Yeah, we're getting dominated, Noah. Here you fucking go. I'll show you. No, I would have said it weird, too. I'm going to start saying what I want to say. Just fucking let the consequences live. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, chat? I will say, being off Zins definitely, like, is changing my brain a little bit. The brain chemistry. It's like I don't get the free dopamine, which, yo, is not how humans are supposed to get dopamine. I don't want to I don't want to be that fucking guy that, like, gets off nicotine and it's like all of a sudden give everybody like motivational advice. I hate those people. Like, this doesn't mean I have my life figured out all of a sudden. But people aren't playing when they say you're not supposed to have reward without pursuit. That goes a long way. And with like nicotine, yo, you just fucking you want to be happy, get a little dopamine hit. It's like here you go. Whereas now you gotta fucking get that externally. So you snort some fucking crack. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, just say what, Noah? Say what? Diesel Truck says, Dan, what do you think the score would be? Score what? Man, let him live, Dan. I beg. Who? Noah? No, I'm not letting Noah live. Oh, man. Nicotine is the hardest to quit. I tell you, man, not to sound like a fucking tool, but like weed is tough to quit because then you kind of lose sleep over it. Nicotine, I can go to sleep. I just wake up and I'm like, what the hell? And then I go back to sleep. Weed, it's like you legit can't fall asleep. You get like insomnia the first couple weeks. But dude, maybe it's just I'm a pro at quitting nicotine. I don't know. You better not get all depressed on us, Dan. AC, I'm good. I finished it, dude. We're done. We're 72 hours. I quit on Saturday night, so I had Sunday, Monday, and now Tuesday. The nicotine's out of my system. I haven't had a Zyn since whatever. Chris, and that's part of the issue, man. Like for me, like it's not a thing about like health per se, even. Really, it's not. It's just like the way my brain works. Zyns were so easy to like. I don't want to say rationalize because like you're right. Like Zyn is the best delivery method for nicotine. 'Cause I'm not gonna say it's safe. I don't want to fucking lead anybody into getting on it if they're not. But for me, it was more so just like the mental thing. Like it led me to being more prone to other addictions, bro. Like I don't even want to. Since I quit, I like no urge to like drink right now either, because like I like having a Waterbird with a Zyn. I'm not drinking right now if I'm not gonna have a Zyn to accompany it. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, we're doing good. Don't worry about me, especially now. Now it's in the past. Here we go. Top 2 for Rodon. I love you guys. Appreciate all your support always. If you actually support me though, you'll drop a like on the stream.
The infield positions, and now he's pretty much just taken over shortstop.
Chris, you're 100% correct, man. You're 100%. I did not. I see what you're doing though. You're trying to pull my fucking leg, and it ain't gonna work. You can't touch my leg. I'm in another room. I'm in another state than you, brother. You're in your bedroom. I'm in my bedroom. You ain't pulling my leg. Swing and a miss. Third strikeout for Rodon. Attaboy. Who's due up?
Let's check out Coors Light beating the pressure.
7-8-9 now, or 7-8? Wilson and Bo Naylor.
The third lowest at 1.27. Nathan Eovaldi 1.01.
Bo Naylor hitting 8th. I feel like that's kind of new for the Guardians.
Andrew Abbott 148 and Chris Sale 166. Found the fountain in Atlanta.
You guys fucking crack me up. You know that? You guys cracking up.
Rodon's working on 6 days rest.
I'm sure it'll always be there. No, for sure. I know that. I've experienced it in the past with craving nicotine. But we'll get off that topic for now. Rodon is balling out. Dan, where's our offense? Noah asks. Noah, I'm gonna kill you, dude. I love you. We had one scoreless inning. In the most recent game, we scored 7 runs. The offense is right where it's been, amongst the top in ranks of all of baseball. That doesn't go away with one scoreless inning.
158 against him. 158.
Who is due up next inning, by the way? Jazz? Yes. 4, 5, and 6. Belly, goalie, Jazz. Nice.
Fastball, the great slider. To be able to mix in the change.
4th K for Rodon. Let's go.
He just does everything now. It's a total package.
Bro, Chad, how nice is it to be back on the Yes Network, dude? I'm thinking, as long as they win this game, which they should, I'm gonna make a highlight video later, and it just makes it such a more enjoyable experience when it's like Michael Kay and Paul O'Neill.
Yes, they do.
And the Yes graphics, all of it. It's good shit. Good to be back. Good to be back to some normalcy. Drops it into right center field. That's probably Duncan. Or maybe not. No, excuse me. My bad. That was way deeper than I thought. Either way, who gives a damn? F8. Grisham catches it, and another scoreless for Rodon. This one a lot more smooth. 1, 2, 3. But all right, yo. We're about to see the return of Jazz Chisholm Jr. officially, which I gotta edit the graphic up there. I still have second base, which I'm sure he still will end up going back to second base. But as of right now, he's a third baseman for the time being. Anyways, making his first AB since April 29th. Back off the IL today, of course. He's sitting at a 104 WRC plus, and I know last few weeks of time he was playing before he got hurt, he was very streaky. He was not looking good. Really, his whole season was streaky. The first 2 weeks were a good streak. The last 2 weeks were an atrocious, like, nauseating to watch streak. He was looking terrible. But now he kind of gets clean slate. He's back, and hell, with all that said, he's still coming back to a 104 above league average WRC plus, OBP above 300. Just try not to, get too power heavy, I would say. And I say it with like trepidation because I don't know if that's what led to his struggles earlier on. It could just be because he's a streaky player. But we saw, as you was seeing the early homers, and we all witnessed live at the time, like he was taking advantage of the short porch very early on, and it was like, yo, here we go. His first 2 games hit 3 homers, which were all pretty much via the short porch, and we're thinking like, man, he's gonna hit like 40 to 50 homers. Like I was making jokes like MVP candidate Jazz. I got a little ahead of myself, and I think maybe Jazz got a little ahead of himself too, because short porch and right is tempting. Don't let it be too tempting, would be my advice. If that's something that was maybe in his head, I don't know. But yeah, going back to the pregame, what we were saying, or at least what I was saying, obviously good defense at third base, which I expect, but give me an OBP of above 320, and let's just say he plays the rest of the way. I mean, he's already at 7 homers. You figure he gets to 20 plus, and maybe 25 plus. I don't know. So yeah, welcome back, Jazz. Due up third, but first will be Bellinger, Goldschmidt, Jazz. How about Goldie in the 5 spot? It is a curious move that the Yankees went with the back-to-back lefties and Grisham and Rice to start off the game and not do Judge 2, and you could have just had Bellinger 3rd, Goldie 4, Rice 5. I guess they just really don't want to have. This is why they don't want to have back-to-back lefties with Jazz, is my guess. So kind of a thinking out loud to get to our answer. So they were going to have back-to-back lefties at some point tonight. They didn't want it to involve Jazz, which makes sense. That would be my guess. But I would rather have Judge batting second, which if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to have back-to-back lefties with Jazz, then bump Volpe up to 6 and have Jazz 7. I'm totally for that. I know that might be the minority opinion, but anyways. Here's Bellinger. Let's do it, chat. Let's do it.
1 for 15, but he has had 3 walks and just 1 strikeout.
Jazz wanted him to be as good as a Yankee as old Darryl Strawberry
It's
was.
amazing
Yeah, well, old
how
Darryl
much
Strawberry was a pretty
this
solid
game
Yankee, though, wasn't he?
To hitters. Because you can have a 14
Let's go.
hitting streak.
Welcome back, Jazz, with
Every
open
game
arms,
hits
yo,
up,
and
all of a
be
sudden,
patient with him.
1 for 15.
And you don't know where it starts. It starts mechanically, or it just starts, you kind of lose focus and think, I've got this game. And as soon as you think you got this game, it really bites you.
And if you're starting to give Jazz
it
shit,
can
like,
be cruel at times.
and by no means am I trying to tell anybody how to root for, but like, remember that soundbite we just played before of Jazz, how he's willing to do anything to help the team win a World Series and play third base, whatever the team needs. Like, that should give players a little more leeway when it comes to criticism. And regardless, I'm not criticizing anybody until it's like
It's one of the reasons, Paul, we don't have to sit
warranted based
sell
off
out
effort
Judge's
or
numbers, sell
weird
himself,
energy
but,
and shit.
it-
And that's really the only time I started to get loud with Devin Williams. Like, I can get there off performance. Like, if you're shitting the bed so much that it's like it was starting to feel like it was fucking up the season, all right, I'm going to lose my shit a little bit. But with Devin Williams, it was more so like the energy that I didn't like. Now, we're chilling now, and often bad energy is correlated entirely to do with bad performance. But yeah, as long as I don't see any of that from anybody, like, I'm for the most part always, guys are always on my good side. And Jazz is certainly on my good side coming back.
Well, it's easier.
2-2 on Belly.
But he had some bad years for them, too. The 2-2.
Chopper.
Chopped over the mound.
Hustle.
Arias Fields.
I'm dead.
1 away here in the bottom of the 2nd.
Let's go, baby.
If you look at the numbers, Michael, you were talking about the offensive numbers, and if you look at the pitching numbers,
Goalie first, then Jazz.
numbers, nothing Cleveland does stands out numbers-wise, but they figure out ways to stay in games, win games. I still think the culture is here from when Francona was here, and it just, you learn how to win in certain ways, because if you break down all their numbers, they don't compare to the top teams.
Well, their offense, or lack thereof, would dictate they should be more than 4 games under 500, but their starting pitching has been okay, and their bullpen is still strong. Not as strong as last year, but strong enough that they win games that are close.
Wait a second. Oh, yeah, I thought you said they were 4 games under 500. That's what they're projected to be. The Guardians, yeah. They're 32 and 26.
Goldschmidt was 2 for 14 against the Dodgers. Hitting .333, but he has 30.
Yeah, yo, Knicks fans, how we feel about
Tibbs?
Thibs? Or Tibbs, whatever way you say it.
It's really been fun to watch, Michael. I mean, you can just tell how savvy he is as a veteran. I mean, his hitting, obviously, but the way he runs the bases, the way he, cheats and steals bases, just an all-around pro.
Let's go, Goldie.
And he goes down on strikes. Strikeout number 4 for Bybee.
All right.
And that's going to bring up Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Here's Jazz. Yep, there he is. Welcome back, baby. Give him some love, Chat. Good to have him back.
Jazz missed 28 games with a right oblique strain. This is his first game since April 29th, so he missed all of May.
Is it true that the players, like, at least were in the meeting to determine if he was coming back or not? Is there any word on if the players wanted him back or fought for him to come back? Was it like a James Dolan thing? I just saw the report. I didn't like read into it, obviously, or anything, but
I'm not going to argue about where I play.
that is pretty interesting.
I just want a ring.
Let's go, Jazz.
Move to third for them was very easy. Keep.
You got some like purple and green graffiti cleats on. It's nice.
And Chisholm certainly proved last year he could play third base.
Yeah, he did great things defensively coming over because it's not like he didn't play third a lot. He didn't play at all. I mean, he was an outfielder, then a second baseman, and there's the quote right there. I'm not here to fight over position, so it's, he wants to play the game of baseball, be part of a winning team.
Let's go, be smart. Here we go.
There have been, indications of players that refuse to do it. I mean, Rafael Devers is one of the best hitters.
Glaber last year, brother. Mention Glaber. Mention Glaber. How do you not mention Glaber? Well, it's literally revolves around the Jazz story as a Yankee. You got to mention Glaber Torres. We don't got to be roasting Devers, even though he should be roasted. Roast Glaber too. Popped him up. That could dunk in for a hit. Nah. All right.
And Martinez puts it away. So
1AB down. Now he's just a ball player again. Welcome back, Jazz. On to the third, which Rodon is looking good. Has, what, 4 Ks through 2 innings? All right, chat, we're kind of getting into it now. Top third coming up. We've seen Jazz come back. Bobby's looking good. And, yeah. There we go. You guys think Cat's getting traded?
Coca-Cola.
Oh, I could be wrong about that. I thought I heard that, like, not a players meeting, but like some of the top players, like I guess Brunson, and then this is what I read on a tweet linked to an article was like the top players maybe were like kind of in the meeting. Like, I don't know if they actually had any say in the decision. I'm kind of asking you guys. Yeah, right. Leon Rose. Now who's that? That's their GM, correct? He was for Tibbs coming back, and I guess Dolan wasn't. I'm grasping.
Catch the game like never before with Google Cloud AI.
Gotcha. What's good, Michael? How you doing, brother? Oh, Leon Rose wanted Tibbs gone. Okay, you're saying. Cat needs to get traded after he tried to do a New York accent. But isn't that what the Cat always does, though, AC, if I'm not mistaken? Like, doesn't he have, like, borderline, like, schizophrenia or something? And he just has multiple different voices and shit. I remember seeing that back in the day. Just, like, memes of him talking so differently. Rosa just said he wanted to go. Okay. Yeah. Hey, I'll get my Sports Talk radio on to make sure. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Listen to the accent Cat uses doesn't need to be. I think Cat's hilarious, yo. I saw the. I always thought he was funny. Obviously, this is from like a casual perspective, so I'm not like as emotionally tuned into all this. I'm sure a lot of people are pissed at Cat right now, but like I'm just thinking of that one clip I saw where he was like passing the ball and he was the most like, no offense, not even offense. It was funny. It was like the zestiest pass of all time. But that's just hilarious. I like Cat from what I've seen, but again, I'm by no means a spokesperson on the Knicks. Here we go. Top 3. Rodon, of course, back out there. Looking good. Scoreless through 2. 4 Ks.
Oh, there you go. Wow.
Going way back. John Kenzie Noel struggling. He's a power hitter who's put the ball on the ground 50.8% of the time that he puts the ball in play. The major league average is 42.7.
What a great nickname, though.
Big Christmas?
Big Christmas. Huh? Soda look to hook that in there, try to keep that front hip in.
No, it's a Clint Frazier look, Chad.
And
Another K for Rodon. 5th strikeout.
For Rodon, his 5th of the game. He's close to that 7 already.
I'll tell you, if you
What up, Heck?
Don and just his mannerisms.
I said you a couple times, brother. Don't you worry.
Just tell
I saw you.
how
What up, Hector?
confident
Good to
he
see you,
is.
man.
And, you know, he expects to
What up,
throw
Master
strike
Kai?
3 now.
Nicholas.
Instead of expecting to
Matt Leone.
anything bad to happen. And what a bounce
What's
back
good, fellas?
from the first year when he got over here.
Happy Tuesday, yo. Yeah, Tom. Rodon's looking good so far. I mean, what else is new, I guess, but...
Hey, congratulations. to
Hey,
Carlos
speaking of.
on being voted the Monitor of Hindsight.
Oh, yo, we didn't mention it. I don't really care. It's not a big deal. It's obvious, but Judge, Player of the Month.
Didn't walk a batter, 10 strikeouts
No shit.
in 7 innings.
Hey, good to see you, Heck. Let's go, Odeon. Hey, what up, Zach? What's up, brother?
You know, we talked about this, Jeff Nelson and I did, when he started on Tuesday in Anaheim. When guys come to New York after signing a big contract and they don't do well right away, sometimes it spells the end where they've got
Oh,
to
yeah,
trade
Eli.
it,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just not going to work out. And this guy's
And then remember when he
come
was
so far that
in
he's
2017, it was just like every single month Rookie of the Year, or Rookie of the Month?
Really adapted. He's become a
Maybe
good
besides
pitcher, too.
August.
In fairness, Paul, he was a fastball slider guy.
Actually, August and
His
July.
change and the two-seamer, so there's something low as well. He's a complete pitcher right
Yeah,
now.
what Luna
Not
said.
about it. And I think I've said it numerous times.
Popped him up.
Andy Pettit has helped him and taught him how to get big outs.
Call the
use
calls for it.
different pitches
Too dead.
when you're behind in the count, when you're ahead in the count. And I think a
You say
lot
that
of
again,
credit goes to that.
Quan Player of June 4th.
So 2 down as Quan pops up to Volpe. And that brings
Damn,
up
what's your
Martinez.
WRC plus? Yo, they do calculate it for
Single to left in the
for
first
Blitzball,
inning.
Luna.
Was
I have to ask
stranded in
Jimmy,
third.
but
Guardians at second and third.
my career
In the first
Blitzball
inning with one
WRC
out,
plus is
Fry
below
struck out,
league average, but
Santana
not my
struck
my
out
most
looking.
recent Blitzball tournament BB5. I was above league average, significantly actually. I think above league average. Excuse me. We have a dress rehearsal for Blitzball on Thursday. Yo, I cannot wait. Which is really just like playing a game and make sure all the tech is good to go. And then Thursday and Friday of next week,
Yeah, he had a high change up his first time, and I did not want to put it in the
I think it's the 12th and 13th of June.
I mean, he's at 16
we're recording
and
Captain's League
2/3
Blitzball, and I cannot wait.
scoreless innings.
Bunsen pops it up.
Carlos Rodon
Had to
came
play.
into the game at 14.
Two dead here on the third.
I can't
Hell yeah,
put
Spence.
that
That's what I'm
together
saying.
more
Dan on
than
the
he had
come up.
trouble in the first inning, but he got out of it, so it's still intact.
He needs a wild card team.
Are
Are they? Or are you predicting?
No,
For the reverse jinx.
he hit a high changeup last time.
We got Volpe, Ascara, Deach up 7-8-9.
So when we go to break, you can say his ball just.
Let's go, Rodon. Yo, that's a thick ass beard, bro. Ground ball left side. Here's Jazz. Deep in the hole. Backhands. Fires. Got him. Picked by Goldschmidt. Let's go. Attaboy. Good play on both ends.
I mean, as Paul told you, it's 17 straight scoreless innings for Rodon after this scoop by Goldschmidt.
I kind of want to post that, yo. I might fucking... I kind of want to post that. Am I a shill if I post that, chat? I mean, it's a nice play on both ends. Why not? It's a free fucking country, you know what I'm saying?
It's 15 consecutive innings.
That was kind of a nice play. Like, an overall nice team play. Good play by Jazz. Dude, his throws, even though that bouncy, it was a nice, like... That had some nice carry in the air. Alright, why not? Yeah, I'm going to post that shit. Just be like, nice play by Jazz and Goldie. Why not? I'm not looking at the checks. I know you guys are like, don't post it. Well, I'm gonna. What do you think about that? I'm gonna disobey your word. What do you think, chat? Post my reaction to now. Oh, it was probably just my reaction was just mimicking the call that Michael K probably made. Thanks, brother. Yeah, word up. What you got to say about that, Noah? Noah fucking hates Jazz, and I'm sick of it. Nice play by Jazz. Deep in the hole at third base. Goldie with the scoop. Word up. I'm a casual post, no big deal. No big deal, chat. It's whatever. It's whatever, shawty. It's whatever, shawty. Yeah, I like Jazz, huh? Where my sunglasses at? I lost my Jazz sunglasses. Delete that shit. Fuck you, Noah. You're funny. You're a funny guy. How do I hate them? Okay, relax, dude. And Jazz, I mean, I'm not trying to fucking get all Fox News on you, but don't call Jazz them. So, what the fuck? I mean, that's fine. But, like, what are we doing? How do I hate? Is that no? What the hell? Nah, Noah just is very passionate. I fucking love Noah. Noah is a very passionate fan. And Noah knows I'm just giving him shit, as always. Not Jazz. Okay. I was about to say no. I was like, what are we doing, man? Referring to Jazz as them, which is fine. Like I just thought you were just calling everybody by them. Damn. 79, baby. Volpe, Ascara, Deej. Yep. R.I.P. Lou Gehrig, legend. Chopper. Ah, shit.
Santana won a Gold Glove last year. He puts it away, 1 down. Now, the weekend before opening day this year, Bybee signed a 5-year, $48 million extension. That goes through 2029. Also buys out his arbitration years and 1 free agent season. And Bybee, who's 26 years old, said, I'm very comfortable here. I like all the people in the organization and my teammates. And that's what the Guardians have to do. They're not going to have a top 5 payroll in baseball. They've got to lock in their players when they're young and take the chance that they're going to stay good. That's what they did when they were on that run in the 90s.
Let's go, JC.
I do remember that day. Everybody looked around and thought, you know what?
Yo, you guys like the
Like this. Yeah, Baerga and Vizquel.
the new background, by the way? It's Yankee Stadium, of course, but it's like nice and vibrant and green. It's like fucking the regular background on LSD, which I've never done and never will, but. Yo, AC goes Jazz is they them until he plays better. That's fucking funny. That is funny, I ain't gonna lie. Yo. Stop it. Nah, no way, Vault, no way. I can see, yo, Devin Williams a little bit.
Some people want to stay somewhere. I've always contended this about you.
Good on him. God bless him. Yo, Casavante bet, bro. Nah, Weaver is just him.
You know what? There's no reason to
Hey, Luke, word up.
Things are going
Luke,
well
me and you
for
sometime, I think we should. We'll invite you over to the boat, bro. Because I kind of want to. Not LSD, hell no. No drugs talk in the chat, though. There's young kids like Noah in here. But I swear to God, if I ever catch Noah doing fucking drugs, I'm going to beat the living shit out of you, Noah. Anything like that, nicotine or anything, oh my God. Do not let me catch you going down that path, Noah. Don't even let me see you drinking a Monster Energy drink. High drive, right center field.
Right center. Martinez is there to make the play.
It's a gateway drug.
That's very close right there. Bobby just got in enough. He couldn't pull his hands in enough to get this ball out on the barrel.
Morg, don't mind me, man. Don't mind me.
Just missed right there.
What up, Deej? Yeah, 4 hits Sunday versus the Dodgers.
DJ LeMahieu, the 4 hits against the Dodgers on Sunday. First time he's done that since June 26th of 2021. That was
it's a Nintendo background? No. It's not a Nintendo background.
From 171 to 239.
Yo, word.
It's so good to see DJ LeMahieu.
All right, Luke, we'll have to set that up. Bobes, do not try to influence Noah, please. No, Noah's a good kid and he's not doing any shit. Not that it makes you a bad person if you do, I'm just saying. Let's go, Deej. Ball and strike. I love you, chat. It's good to see you again. Only if you click like on the damn fucking stream, though. Bastard. Damn, alright. Scoreless through 3, chat. No score entering the top of the 4th. I kind of got excited on the DJ thing right there. That was a nice little liner. Alright. What we got? 3, 4, 5 for the Guardians. Ramirez, Fry, Santana. Okay. Sure. How we feeling? Anything going on around the league? I love Nintendo Baseball Stars. Y'all don't remember. Oh no, Matt. I don't know if it's the same thing or not, but like Mario, like Super Sluggers or All Star Super Sluggers or something like that. I think we're thinking of the same thing. Game is fire. DJ's only Yankee besides Donaldson that generally hope doesn't do well, so the jab it's all false hope. Nah, Chris, we shouldn't hope. Nah, come on, man. I get what you're saying, but not for DJ. I think that kind of logic, like if you're gonna have it, which I don't really think it should, because like we want the Yankees to win, but to a guy like Donaldson, I can maybe understand. Not DJ though, dude. DJ's not a bad dude. He didn't do anything wrong. He was just given a contract and he fucking signed it. You know? God damn. Some kind of freaky little something wacky-do. There's not fucked up. I just don't get it, Chet. I just don't fucking get it. What everybody eat for dinner tonight? I already had my dinner. I had a Factor meal. I had some like pork sausage rigatoni with broccoli. And then for lunch, you know what I had? I had a fucking salad. A chicken Caesar salad from Panera Bread. This lady was like, I put my thing and she screamed. She's like, dinner! I said, yes, ma'am. That's mine. Here you go, dinner. Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate it. And I ate it. It was pretty good. Bro, I'm gonna have to go back to the barber shop or something. My dude does a good job. He does, but something's off. You know what they call me at the barbershop chat? You know what they fucking call me? Call me their favorite white boy. I swear to God. I swear to God, that's what they call me. I walk in, my favorite white boy, that was good, bro. That's what they say. One dead. I swear to God. You can go in and ask. Or you can go in with me. You'll see it happen. What up, Lil Bill? Lil Bill goes, I just got here, Dan. Are you okay? Why? Because I had a salad for lunch? Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Maybe I'm more chemically regulated because I officially have all the nicotine out of my system.
He was still quick enough to be able to foul off a fastball, but he would just.
We're officially Zen-free, Lil Bill. What do you think? And I say officially because it takes 72 hours for the nicotine to get out of your system. And it's been 72 hours now. Congratulations to me. Anyways, one down with that pop-up. Here's David Fry.
Well, the resume screams Hall of Fame, but obviously the PED suspension probably keeping him out.
And I don't want to be broken record, same thing I always say, but it's very similar to A-Rod logic, which is Manny Ramirez does not fall into the, everybody was using it, PED argument. He used, when it was well known, it was established that you cannot use this or else you're getting suspended. It's going to get you banned from the Hall of Fame. When he got popped for the second time, Manny Ramirez, it was 2011. So when I say with A-Rod, with Biogenesis, the second time A-Rod got popped, it was 2012, 2013. The era was the same as it is now. The perception of PEDs was the same as it is now. You cannot use it or it's going to ruin the perception of your career. Or like, it's going to taint your career. So it wasn't no thing like where Bonds was using in the steroid era early on, or A-Rod's first go-round, or Manny's first go-round in like whenever his was, early 2000s, where you could be like, all right, you know what, different time. MLB was kind of turning a blind eye. By that point, they were not turning a blind eye whatsoever, and it was known that you pretty much would be in the Hall of Fame if you used.
I mean, you could just tell from the first time you
another K. Rodon. 6 strikeout. Let's go, chat. Yeah, word. Nuh-uh. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, TQ. Now, I don't have that kind of pass. Oh, you know who can fucking vouch for this? There's someone in the chat. This is great timing. Matt, I was just saying, my boy that I used to work with Verizon here, one of my best buds is in this chat. You can guess which one it is. I was just saying, Matt, how the barbershop I go to in Hoboken, every time I go in there, I swear on my fucking life, they say, they call me their favorite white boy. I bet nobody ever said that about you. What do you think? Yankees signed to her. Oh, here we go. Yo, word up. Anyways, line drive center field. That's probably not getting down because we have Trent Grisham in center. Another 1, 2, 3, 4. Rodon. He scores through 4. Has what do we got? 6 Ks as we mentioned before. ERA on a 2. Oh, who cares what the ERA is mid start, but he's pitching well again. All right, top of the order coming up. Speaking of Grisham, it'll be Grisham, Rice, Judge. I sense a homer, chat. I sense a homer. I think you say they call you white chocolate. They might as well, Luke. They might as well. What up, Master Kai? How you doing, brother? What is fucking Noah saying? Noah's saying I'm gonna get chumped. No, it's not racist. It's a good way. They're being nice. I get a good feeling when I go in there and they say that. And I'm like, yeah, word. Anyways, I kind of feel like Rice is going deep right here, Chad. Is that cliche because he already took Bobby deep once this year? Kabang. So maybe Rice will be sitting fastball, and he'll take Bobby deep again. Hell yeah, let's go. Chat, I need a Ben Rice home for the parlay. Okay, what's your full parlay, Chris? Is it all in relation to this game? Phillies 7-0 against the Blue Jays, who are close to Yankees, but not close yet. No, good looks on the update, Kyle. It is a fast game. AC, who did you call? That's what I need to know. If you didn't call anybody, then it's all voided. You have to call somebody if we're gonna play by your rules. I need to know who you called, and I will get on board as well. Were you called Volpe? Oh, shit. Luna gave me a trivia question. Dan, how many homers did Joe DiMaggio hit in his career? I know it. Nobody fucking spoil it for me. I know it. Fuck. I nailed Mickey's exact number the other day, 536. DiMaggio. I know it starts with a 3. 372. That might be my final guess. 372 for DiMaggio. Obviously, war-impacted career. 372 is my guess. What is it, Noah? Man, you got a Paredes in your... I mean, word out, Judge in there, too. 361. Damn it! That is right. I knew that.
Nothing, bottom of the
Fuck. That's a 372. What's Luke Gehrig's? That one I actually don't think I mean, I know it's in the 4s. Is Luke Gehrig 472? What is Luke's?
He was knocked out in the second inning of game 2. Gave up 3.
So DiMaggio, you're saying, was 360, 361. Okay, I got to make sure I get that down. I guess what, 372? If I'm in Luke Gehrig's, since you enjoy being a researcher so much, 493. Yep, bang. Yep. For DiMaggio, kind of no, that does bother me. Lou Gehrig's, although, well, I trust Tom, and that tells me what the answer is regardless. When Tom, you're putting 493, I see that number, and that just clicks in my head as correct. Oh, that's an unnecessary foul ball. Yeah, 493. That makes sense. And of course, Bruce 714. A-Rod, I wonder how many A-Rod with, obviously 696 for his career, but with the Yankees.
To repeat, you have to go through that whole thing again and get back to that moment again and then win those 4 games again. It's hard.
Yeah, I think you actually have to be.
I want to say A-Rod was just under 400 for his career with the Yankees.
Everybody's ready for you. Everybody, the cities get involved of trying to beat the world champions. And
I would say A-Rod's finished around 360 career with the Yankees, I would guess.
That's why the Yankees were so good at that time, and Mr. Steinbrenner bringing players in to make us a little bit better, just to get us over the hump again.
Do you realize? I'm sure you've thought about this.
Oh, I love historic. Yo,
He's the last team to repeat.
Yo, facts, AC. Who's not Buns on the Yankees?
6 World Series in a row.
It was a fantastic.
You're probably close, Tom. It's somewhere like, I think it is 3. You guys got to think though, because he hit his 300th homer.
If it doesn't, then it's you and me.
Career with the Rangers. So it can't be over anything more than 396 with the Yanks, because he finished 696. And I do remember his 300th homer with the Yankees. It was in Baltimore, I believe, in 2012, which he hit 18 home runs in 2012. I could tell you A-Rod's home run total every single with the Yankees. Easy, done. I can tell you his slash line every single year. Done. Tear it up live. 3-2-1 Grisham. Yes, Chad. I do have a little bit of the... A-Rod had 4 in a game versus Tampa. 4 351, word up. 351, got it. For A-Rod's Yankee total. A-Rod had 4 in a game versus Tampa. 4 home runs in a game? Nah. A-Rod never hit 4 homers in a game. You might be thinking of his game 162. Grisham, right field, get out, ball! Get out, ball! Fuck, my bad, sorry. Jump scare. False alarm. Not even at the warning track. My bad. My bad, chat, goddamn. Fuck you, Noah. Yeah, I did think that was gone. My bad. That's what you get, right in your face. Yeah, but no, Matt, you might be thinking of now, Aaron's had a few 3-homer games. He had the one against the Angels in 05. He had one against the Royals in 2010. And then the Twins in 2015, which was awesome. Against Plouffe Twins. Anyways, Rice up the middle. Yo, we don't have a hit yet. Oh, good, but goddamn. A-Rod's game 162 against Tampa, that was awesome in 09. Here's Judge. Let's go, chat. Lock in. Average down to 389. Yeah, hitting 400 must really be hard, huh? Let's go, Cap.
As Aaron Judge struck out in the first.
Good eye.
Interesting column in USA Today by Bob Nightingale. He talked to Judge, and I'd never heard Judge admit this. He said,
"Nah, Matt, I'm telling you, he did not have 4 homers, A-Rod. He had, if you're thinking about the big RBI game, he had 10 ribs against the Angels, hit 3 homers. That was back in 05. And if you remember it in a dome, I'm telling you, you're probably thinking of game 162 against the Rays, where he had a grand slam and a 3-run home on the same inning on the last day of the season to get to 30 homers and 100 RBIs. He came into play with 28 homers, 93 RBIs, his streak of 30 and 100 on the line of like 9 straight seasons of 30 homers, 100 RBIs plus. Last game of the season, looked like it was going to be broken, and in 1 inning, he got 2 homers and 7 RBIs in Tampa Bay. It was badass. Let's go, Cap. 2-1.
2-1.
Heads up.
Cooking up something special.
Bobby's definitely a future Yankee. Yeah, shut up, Brett Gardner. We're really getting no hit. Yeah, no, relax, dude. We're getting no hit for another fucking 10 seconds. Watch this. Watch this. We're getting no hit. We're about to be on the board, brother, let alone getting a hit. Watch this. You watching?
Yankees looking for their first base runner. And they have their first base runner as Judge works away.
That pitch is in the zone. He's taking him deep. But first base runner, we'll take it. 2-out walk for Judge. Here is Bellinger? Right. 4-hole Bellinger. Tripped me up.
An interesting thing because Aaron Judge is part of the.
I remember that thing. I swear it was 4 home runs, though. Nah, man. I respect your opinion, of course. I'm telling you.
Well, that's what Santana has on. He's got
Oh, boo-hoo. No, he just walked.
from Aaron Judge's company. So that's why his.
Here we go, though. Let's go, Belly. Jokes aside. Let's get a knock. Heads
Still
up.
have the high socks and pull the pants down.
You know what? That's you're sporting Aaron Judge's socks. You want to show them all.
Dude,
The same socks.
Judge
You
is
see where they come on
clean,
Aaron
man.
Judge or where they come on Santana.
Look at those cleats and just the pinstripes, the high socks. Had a play.
Now tosses away the mask, puts it away, and the Yankees still without a hit.
All good.
Over the first 4, but they lead 1-0.
All good. Rodon's dealing. Knock on wood. But yo, scoreless to 4. Still without a hit. Not worried about it whatsoever. Hope you guys aren't. Lou Gehrig. Yeah, A-Rod never had 4 homers. Lou Gehrig's the only Yankee to hit 4. That would make sense. That's correct, Chris? Is that what you're saying? What up? Bellinger has been ass. Yeah, for like a week. No, you fucking piss me off, dude. I don't want to talk to you anymore. It's like if a player's not hitting fucking 400 for 2 weeks straight and they fall off, it's like, oh, this guy's been ass. Yeah, he's been struggling. Learn to talk like a fucking man, Noah. So I'm saying this guy sucks, this guy's ass. Just say they've been struggling if you're going to go down that route, which sometimes you got to say, and it's true. Just talk like a normal fucking person, please. Before I fucking dice you up in blitzball with 2 fastballs and a hard curve and make you look silly. Is that what you want? I don't think so. Anyways, 6, 7, 8 for the Guardians. Arias, Wilson, Naylor. Keep doing your thing, Rodon. We're chilling. We are chilling. At least when they were a Yankee. Got you, Chris. Yep. 1-0 Yanks, Anna. Absolutely. When someone says ain't worried about something, that means they are. And now you have a fucking degree in psychology too, apparently. No, you amaze me every single day. I cannot believe this. When someone says they're not worried, that means they are. Brother, is that everything somebody says that means the opposite? Is it fucking opposite day? I remember I used to think that opposite day was a real thing back in the day, but that was just SpongeBob. And I fucking asked my teacher in first grade when opposite day was, like actually fucking asking, and everybody laughed. At me. I got him back eventually. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways. Let's do around the league scoreboard checking. What do you think? See what's going on. Anything worthwhile? Shout out to the moderators in the chat. Luna and Morgan, as always. My fucking homies. And all you guys. We're chilling tonight. We're chilling. We are chilling. As long as the Yankees win. Anyways. Angels beating the Red Sox again. Up 3-1 through 3. Brewers, Reds tied 2-2. D-backs beating the Braves 4-1. Rays over the Rangers 1-0 in the third. Orioles have quietly won a few games in a row, and they've improved to 22-36. Holy shit! Holy shit, Chet! Holy shit! Oh my god! And then Mets Dodgers. I'll watch that tonight. Here we go, Chet. Top 5.
Strike to start off the 5th inning.
There we go. My feet was behind. 0-2.
You know, talking to different people around the Guardians, whenever a team comes in, you try to get the latest stuff from them. You talk to the players, manager. But the one thing that everyone said, can't hit.
How the sentence started.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I know you can't hit. Anything else going on?
That's it, can't hit.
Speaking of hitting, what do we have? We got Goldie Jazz Volpe due up, I believe. Another K for Rodon. 7 flipping Ks, dude.
Again, he's mixing it up, and he's had that 4-seam fastball up in the strike
Yeah, word.
zone.
Goldie Jazz Volpe due up next.
For strikeouts, and it's just got good hot. And again, you can't emphasize.
I'm telling you, no Zins is making me kind of crash. Not even crash out, but
up, and then the change up in the
I feel good, honestly.
It just makes it very.
You want to know what it is?
For a hitter to cover all
My dopamine baseline is certainly already improved from where it was.
Will Wilson strike
Now,
out the second inning
my
of his
peak
Major League debut
would hit higher points
on
on
April
nicotine.
22nd.
But now that I'm not constantly getting a dopamine high,
1-1.
there's less of a crash, which keeps you at more of a baseline. So I'm much more just. I think it's a good thing.
This is his Scar's 3rd time.
I'm youthful again, Chad. I'm energetic.
Oh, wow, this is my oyster.
Behind the plate.
One dead.
It seems like it's been an easy job so far tonight. They're on the same page. And Rodon dealing.
And Wilson in that first big league game, he was 0 for 3 against Rodon, and then got his first big league hit with a single off of Luke Weaver.
Who the fuck needs Zins?
Played short, second, and third in the minors. There's a ground ball.
Broken back, ground ball to second. Deech. 2 dead.
2 down. And we haven't had a chance because the game is moving so quickly, but the loss of Weaver is going to hurt.
Nah, brother.
Even if Devin Williams is an effective closer as the Yankees think he's going
No
to be,
show streaming.
Weaver's a
Oh, Chris, don't try to get me for this. Don't you do that, brother. Don't you do that to me. Hey, God bless you, though. Off topic, AL East talk. Am I the only one who despises John Schneider, the Blue Jays manager? Yeah, I've never liked him. Never liked him, Tom. Now, I always ranked quick ass top of the 5th Rodon, by the way. Gets 1K and 2 putouts. Scoreless through 5. He continues to ball out. With the AL East and managers, Brandon High was probably always my number 1, although Kevin Cash cannot stand him. Hyde now is, of course, gone. I would say I don't like Kevin Cash more than I don't like Schneider. But when the Blue Jays are good, maybe it'll flare up. I feel like they hadn't been good, a threat in a long time, and that might change the way I feel about them. But yeah, I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. Yeah, just 60 pitches for Rodon. 60 pitches. 60 pitches, Moon Mist. Or are you talking about you talking about Bobby? Anyways, yeah, yo, let's get a hit and a run.
Catch the game like
Nah, you're chilling, Chris.
Google Cloud AI.
What do we got? Yeah, Goldie,
Si lo piensas,
Goldie Jazz Volp. I said it like 4 times. I can't remember.
la mitad de los viajes que
Dan always giving me ads. It ain't me, brother.
son
It ain't me.
para volver a casa.
All right, you're chilling, Mist. No worries. Who gets the first hit? How about Jazz? Nah, I mean probably Goldie, but I think we get our first hit via solo homer. So I'm gonna go Jazz. I think Jazz goes deep, bro. He's just gonna be that guy and rip one down the right field line. And it'll be a curse long term because he'll get all pull happy. Which, hey, word up. I take that back. I mean it somewhat kiddingly so. But I bet you that's what happened with Jazz. Like all these homers you get early on was probably like, I mean, that was just a pure fucking bomb, actually. That was nothing to do with the short porch. We had a couple. I think it was like the second of this game or maybe the next day. And you just see it. I'm sure he was just like, oh, I can do this. And then for like 2 weeks following this homestand, he was pretty brutal.
Welcome back. It's time for tonight's injury report brought to you by Montefiore Einstein, the official.
I ain't giving him advice, though.
New York Yankees.
Can you drop some motivational quotes? You really want some, Chris? That's what I'm all about, brother. That's what I'm all about. Yo, I'll tell you, if there was ever to be like another avenue, another channel, like I would do some shit like that. Not like corny ass motivational shit, but just like
Not sure whether or not he was going to say anything.
I tell you, man,
To pitch through it, and got probably a good thing.
I eat up the whole like self-transformation, self-development thing. And that was part of why I had to quit Zins too, yo. Like it felt kind of hypocritical, like for me. And again, it's just the way my brain works with things that can get you addicted. It's different than how anybody else might use them. But it was like I never could take a true step forward in what I want to do for my mental sake when I'm fucking sucking on 2 cans worth of Zins every day. But yo, honestly, I know you're probably bullshitting because I'm probably being annoying about this whole thing now, and I know I'm being that guy, that dude that quits nicotine and all of a sudden thinks he has life figured out. That happens every time, and it is irritating when people do that. So that's not what I'm doing. The actual my favorite quote, the Keep It Casual. It's who says? I've said it on here before. I forget the name, but it's he who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right. And boy, oh boy, is that the truth, chat. Oh yeah. Man.
Make sure that it's completely healed before he starts.
Little fucking dick slapping a Yamamoto, and all of a sudden you're back. Off day yesterday. Gorgeous out today, by the way, in New York. And Jersey. I was in the city most of the day, though. Let's go, Goldie.
Keeps going, and that's one thing that Weaver said in the clubhouse.
So let's listen to this.
It's terrible that I have to go on the injured list, but at least it's not my arm. It's my hamstring. It'll heal. He'll be back. He'll be a contributor. I just don't know how long.
faded.
That's it, Michael.
These are banging, dude. God damn.
Goldschmidt.
Goldie. High fly ball foul.
Paul, I mean, what is the temptation to not tell them?
Oh, Chris, no, dude, trust me.
Big spot.
Every once in a while, you'll
Again, like, I know you get what I'm saying by now, Chris, but, like, I want to make sure I don't fucking easily get in this conversation, like, without always clarifying, because I don't want to make it seem like a thing where I'm knocking Zins, like, I'm knocking just my brain and, like, the way I handle things, like, I'm susceptible to every addiction there is, whether it be coffee, fucking, I'm sure I'll get addicted to these, like, it's like, if a normal person consumes one, or, like, one thing of icebreakers a day, like, I will consume 2, like, that's just how it goes. So it's like very much a personal to my brain chemistry thing.
Now, I don't think the
And that's what I was doing with Zins, bro. Like,
burnish it anymore, but
just fucking,
catch you made against
especially editing and shit.
Apollonia to end game
Or like,
5
man,
is all
not actually
about
asking anybody to do this, but if you were to go back and count how many Zins I threw in on like Saturday's game, yo, god damn, might as well done a fucking cigarette. Like me, like I'm the cigarette with all the nicotine inside of me. Ground ball left side.
Ground ball third base.
Bastard.
Ramirez
Not you, Goldie.
gets Goldschmidt.
One dead. All right, let's lock in though.
Well, let's check out the team.
Let's go, Jazz.
Coverage cam, Jazz Chisholm Jr. is back in third, and this was a really nice play in the third inning.
Look what I got, by the way.
And he shows he doesn't miss a beat.
I got the Stanton bobblehead.
Plus 8, Alex above average at third base last year.
Shout out my friend
He
Francis.
wasn't a third baseman.
Give me this shit. Is that badass or what? I didn't even go.
But he's all about team. That's why he had.
So he sits right next to
third.
Lord Vader. Let's go, Jazz. Ooh, I like that swing. I do, chat.
Played
I do.
192 games in center, 46 games in short, 196 at second, and now 46 at third.
Nope.
You know, Aaron Boone was talking about it today. He said, I think a middle infielder can play anywhere. He said, you might not be a good third baseman, but because middle infielders have so much responsibility, they can move the third, but they might not be as good as Jazz was.
Jazz was really good.
You know, the thought process in many years in baseball, let's just stick somebody at third. He said it's not that easy because everybody keeps asking him, have you tried to play Ben Rice at third?
Those 2 whiffs do not look like the bad whiffs we were seeing the last couple weeks that he was still healthy. Like, they're not jackass whiffs. He just missed. That is my hitting analysis, chat. Thoughts?
So he, third base becomes very natural to him because he has the arm strength to make
me a
plays.
third, bro. Great take. Kind of got away with one, but we'll take it. Oh, box score? Word up. Thanks, Morg.
And he got fortunate that was not called a strike.
He said it was a hitter.
Look at that refresh. Refresh.
Behind the plate.
2-2. Loose at the left center field. Going to be a tough play. Good dunk. And it will! Let's go! First hit of the game. And, yeah, more importantly and more notably for me, Jazz's first hit back off the IL. Let's go. Attaboy. Welcome back, buddy. A 1-out single for Jazz. How about it, chat? Let's go. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Yeah, no, I am celebrating that. Goddamn. I'm a fucking Yankee fan, bro. Yeah, I'm going to celebrate things that are good for the Yankees. Their first fucking hit. We're really celebrating that. Yeah, I'm going to celebrate it. Let's go, Jazz. Let's go, Jazz. Let's go, Jazz. I'm going to celebrate some more. God damn. What do you mean I jinxed it? Wait, is this a DP from Bullpen? You guys fucking ahead? No way. Anyways. Let's go, chat. First, runner off first. 1 out. That's Jazz. And here's Volt.
First and the third on this day in 2019.
Yanks drafted Volt. Yep. Oh, man. 0-1.
No, I'm going to have to. I don't know what I was reading the game notes today. Did you read the game notes? They said Josh Gibson hit a ball off the tie, and they estimated it 700 feet.
No. No.
You don't have me.
No.
I'm not on board.
No.
A baseball can't go that.
No, didn't happen. Although Mantle hit one 565 feet, and that's a fact. That is a fact. Let me tell you.
I don't know. You got another 100.
Mantle hit the ball 565 feet, and that's what's known to be true. Let me tell you. Ball.
You know my buddy Don McGregor.
Chad, are we scoring this inning?
He used to call nonsense on that.
Dan, the real question is now that it's summer, when you bring out the hot dog machine? Yo, Mort, that's a good-ass question, and it is 2 rooms over. I might pull it in here just to show you and make sure you know, Morgan. I'm not lying to you when I say I did bring it up. I'm going to get it. You know what that should be? That should be like a next like Saturday, maybe like a Saturday afternoon game. Bullpen to right field. Well hit. Damn, man. Fuck. Smoke that shit, and it goes right to Noel. Anyways, that has like afternoon vibes, so maybe like the next time we do an afternoon watch party. But I'm down. Nah, Chris, it's true. It's true.
And that'll bring up JC Escara.
Yeah, damn right, Chris. Yep, hit the whole stadium's facade. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. You know what though, Chris? Like I'm like kidding in the way I tell this story right now. I know I'm being like somewhat tongue-in-cheek. I do fucking believe it, you know? Because 565 is just enough of like we know somebody's hit the ball 500 feet before, like in Coors Field, and probably I'm sure other places in history's time. But like Josh Gibson, God bless his soul, no way he hit a ball 700 plus feet. 565, I could believe. And if I'm on the fence about it, the fact that it's Mickey Mantle, an old-timey story you hear from like every old Yankee fan, including like Mike Francesa will tell a story. I don't think he saw it in person, but to me it's factual. Mickey Mantle hit a ball 565.
There's going to be a day up here, Michael, that you don't even keep a scorecard with a pen.
Coney doesn't anymore. He does it on a computer.
Well, that's crazy.
I told you it was going to happen.
But you're way ahead of all of us. You just don't keep scoring.
You know what I'm saying? Boring ass game. I'm enjoying it, Noah. Go watch some fucking hockey then, brother. Why don't you? Yeah, Mantle was badass. I do think we've discussed this briefly. It's gonna be once he gets a ring and all, but Judge's career total. I forget total. There's like career standings amongst the Yankees, all-time greats, the Mount Rushmore thing. As long as Judge gets a ring, which is a big if.
Oh, yeah, you can't print your name.
Kind of. I mean, I think he's going to get a ring, but until he does, it's a big if.
You can't do it.
Judge can surpass DiMaggio on the all-time great Yankee list. Mantle, though, no. No, it's Ruth, Gehrig, Mantle, Berra, DiMaggio right now, and I think. Now, Judge, man, that was a 2-out walk for a scar, so we got first and second 2 outs for Deej. In a way, like, until Judge does win a ring, which I think he will, but until he does, someone could say to me, like, he's not even in my top 10 yet, and I would be like, all right, I'm not going to go along with that, but I could forgive one for maybe having that logic, because, like, you have to win a ring. Once Judge does win his ring, and then you factor in that he's literally like the greatest player of all time. GJ, right center field, get down, let's go! And that'll score Jazz. Fuck yes, chat. How about Deej? He ain't done yet, baby. He ain't done yet. And I'm saying that to myself. But yo, now we've having back-to-back days of big hits for Deej. He comes through, first and second, gives the Yankees their first run, and 1-0 lead in the fifth. Let's go. So I'm gonna get the Jazz single. Nah, I'll just get DJ on his own. That was awesome. Let's go, Deej. How we doing, chat? I tell you, man, I don't know how much longer it's gonna last, but for the time being, for the obvious and that good results is good for us. But it is just nice to see Deej. Infield single for Grisham. Bases loaded for Rice. How do you get this up? But just seeing DJ have success is awesome. Let's go, chat. 1-0 Yanks and still bases loaded. 2 outs for Rice.
It did not really ricochet far enough to score.
And yo, shout out to Jazz, man.
See, off the hand. The glove almost fell off his hand there, and it went off the palm of his hand.
And that scored an E4. And that brings it out a long-term pitching coach, Carl Willis.
Bang. Attaboy, Deej. Good shit, Jazz. Good shit, Scar for the 2-out walk. And good shit, Grisham. So I guess that was, what, an infield single for Grish? Oh, no, they gave him an error. Anyways, bases loaded for Rice. Let's do it, baby. I'm going to mention this again because it's relevant. Is Bobby still in? Remember, Rice took Bobby deep earlier this year. And now he's up with the bases loaded against Bobby. 2 outs. That was a cool list.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. Rice 0 for 2 against Bobby.
Let's go, Rice. Heads up.
1-0. A bloop single by Chisholm started. A walk by Ascara. A single by LeMay scored.
And yo, shout out for Jazz on scoring on that play, man. That's not an easy play to score on. Jazz was fucking booking it, dog. 1-0 Rice. Bases loaded, Yanks lead 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. Ah, bastard. Hit the ball hard. Inning over. All right, hey. All good. All good. Yanks get their first hit. Shout out to Jazz. His first hit since the IL. Coming off the IL. And then DJ drives him in. Let's go. 1-0 Yanks. Rodon looking good. I'm going to take a leak really quick, chat. And then I'll be right back. Click like on the stream if you haven't already. Talk amongst yourselves. BRB. Long time, baby. Long time. What the fuck are they playing at Yankee Stadium? I remember when this song came out, yo. I remember Dan Newark Sr., God bless him. He was watching like the Fox segment, the segment on Fox News about how Miley Cyrus has turned into a whore. And it was a whole big thing.
Major league record for a full season is 48 by Sal Perez in 2020. Mike Trout's returned in a big way.
I was like, no, Dad.
Corbin Burns, well, so far, so
No, I was probably
good.
right along with him.
You thought when he walked
Don't
up
fucking
without
bit. I was
Tommy
kidding.
John surgery,
Anyways, how we doing, chat?
inflammation for Burns, so hopefully he
We
will
took some
avoid
WNBA. God bless y'all.
tonight.
God
Yankees lead
freaking bless you.
1-0 as we start the sixth, and John Kenty Noel takes a strike.
What we got? 9 in the top for the Guardians. John Kensky Noel. And then
Each team
top.
with 2 hits.
Rodon cruised through 5. Here he is back out top 6. Pitch count in a good
Came
place.
back to bite.
What's he at? 61 pitches. Goddamn. Let's go, chat.
Rodon has not walked a batter and struck out 7. And his 2 hits he gave in the first inning.
Mike, I don't know about you, but I felt a little overmatched here. I came up before the game, right? Our CEO, John Lindner, was up there with some of his college baseball from Yale, of course.
Of course.
So as we're having the conversation, I kept hearing Yale. And then I just realized you have to be pretty smart to go there.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think to drive by, you have to be pretty smart. I thought it was unnecessary that all of them wore ivy around their necks.
Is that
It's not-
a little over?
yeah.
What up, Nate? Hell yeah.
Games on national TV as well. There's a Yaley.
Yeah.
Rodon.
Huh?
One of the guys. That
Hey,
was-
yo,
that
word
we
up.
caught Rodon
Shout out
this
to-
year.
WNBA. Somebody's saying Judge be batting 5th or 6th. Another K for Rodon.
Noel
Yep.
down on
Number
strikes.
7.
And I asked him, I said, when Ronnie pitched, did you say this is a big leaguer? He said,
Oh,
he said,
Chris,
maybe not
what?
until his junior, senior year. He said, I thought he'd be drafted
Chris,
as a position player.
Oh, really?
He was
I
a
don't
really
think you
good
actually
athlete with
think
a
that,
great
though,
arm
man.
he could hit.
you do not think Judge would bat 5th or 6th. Are you for real, man?
He's had a pretty good
And I'm not
career
trying to be rude or
behind
nothing.
the
I
mic
just, I
and down on
don't
the
think you
baseball
think that because
field.
you also, like, you do know ball. I've talked to you before.
There's a strike to Quan.
We go way back, Chris. Come on.
Getting a lot of time to
Come back to me,
There's
brother.
really not a lot going on, and it's because Rodon has been so good on the mound.
Yeah, we can just
Totally shut down
forget about all that.
the Guardians.
Good to see you, though, Chris.
65
How you doing, man?
pitches. One out into the 6th. Ground ball.
You were just
Many
playing
balls.
around.
He's going to flip it to Rodon.
Two Deb.
And they get the out.
Yo, Rodon's pitch count is in a great spot.
You know, it was earlier.
67
in the game,
pitches,
you
2
saw
outs into the
Rodon
6th.
Talking to Santana, he has a tendency every once in a while
Let's
to
play goalie.
talk to some of the visiting players, especially down there at first base. I remember last play, he was talking to Quan. There was another close play at first base.
He made 3 putouts at first.
Yeah, you don't see that from pitchers very often. You know, they kind of grunt at you, look at you, try to intimidate you. You don't see them usually trying to have a conversation with you.
Martinez takes a strike. Guardians might have had their opportunity in the first inning. They didn't cash in. Second and third with 1 out, but a strikeout of Fry and a strikeout looking of Santana got Rodon out of the jam.
Yeah, he's pitched ahead all night. 15 out of 20 first pitch strikes, and that just opens up his whole arsenal as far as his secondary pitches.
Chat, it's freaking Wednesday tomorrow.
Fly ball
Keep that in
right
mind.
field. Toward the line is Judge.
Oh! Dumbass fan, motherfucker! I mean, it's all good. It's all good. Shit happens. See, I was just led by my captain there. Judge is cool with it. But it is technically...
So it kind of jars your body.
Man, he actually did kind of
right behind the padding.
go on to the field a little
It was in
bit.
the glove, out of the glove, in the glove, pop, out of
If it's
reach.
in foul territory, like it's fair game.
I don't know if that would have been a catch if he caught. Looks like this guy touched it. The guy in the
Oh, he no doubt touched it, man.
It did, or that ball was right in the
Ah,
glove, and even
that does
if it
suck, and it
interference,
wasn't... I was gonna... Yeah, I was gonna backtrack it a little bit.
Carlos
Because
Rodon is like, you know
if it's
what,
in
dog, get him out,
foul
it's not gonna
territory,
let the wall hurt yourself.
then like it's not like that ball is not.
The hand is in the glove. So
That motherfucker's reaching over, man. And I'm not trying to knock him. He's a fellow Yankee fan. Like natural reaction. Like don't give him too much shit. But it'll be interesting to see if they can do something about this because Judge 1000% catches that ball.
Not in the stands, and he touches it. It's fan interference.
Yeah, I'd say let's not get the fucking fan a bunch of shit,
Well, it's
but
weird because
Judge catches that ball. Oh, this poor guy, man. He's got to sit there and all that. Fan needs slight awareness. So, no, you're right, Rob. You're right. I agree, but also, like, I don't want to make this guy out to be, like, you know, the total village asshole here. Let's just hope they overturn this call. If they have any brains, they will. Judge, no doubt, catches that ball. No doubt. Nah, I don't think we should ban him. Nah. He's not a clown. He might be a clown, but I think it's just a misguided fan. All that matters is they get the call right, and they should. If they have any brains, if this is a challenger call, which clearly it is, how do you not overturn this? Judge catches that ball.
But you know what? As I watch it in slow motion,
Yo, Matt, I'm just thinking, while they're challenging this, like, he's got to be shitting bricks. Now,
right in the ball, that hurts.
it'll probably be, like, all in good fun. Like, the people around him, if they do not change this call. But, man, like, just waiting for the call to be overturned or not is probably fucking AIDS for this guy. What up, Christian? The guy was obviously sad to take it from good. Yeah, that's the thing, too, and that's part of what goes in my thought with it. It's like, yo, this guy definitely feels like an idiot right now. He is a Yankee fan. And this is now in the hands of the fucking of MLB in New York to overturn the call. Judge clearly catches it. So, because Judge has class. Judge has class. That was fucking captain shit. I was calling the guy every name in the book within 5 seconds. And then I see Judge just handle like a pro, and I just fucking shut up. Like, all right, Judge is cool with it. So, they're not cool with it, but he handled it right. Don't kick him out or nothing. Don't kick him out or nothing. Just make sure the calls gets right. What happened? I'm watching the game. It's there was a ball like directly in line with the wall in foul territory in right field. Fan kind of reaches over, did reach over, ends up making Judge not catch the ball. Judge like leaped into the. Word up. All good, buddy. All good. They make the proper call. So yeah, don't kick him out of nothing. Shit happens. It's all good. The right call was made. Let's have a good night. Should I post that? I guess I should, because it was a happy ending. If they didn't overturn it, I wouldn't post it, but that's interesting. All right, let's go. On to the bottom six. 1 sec, let me get this play. Dude, Judge is a class act, man.
Coming down and hitting you in your bare hand right in the palm, that hurts.
Right down the line, is he leaning over? It looks like he's about even wall, which I guess would be with the bobble.
And right in the palm, that hurts. But you know what?
He's been
As I watch it in slow motion, that hurts.
Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself today. Shop NissanUSA.com. By Bet365, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. And by Monitor Einstein, official hospital of the New York Yankees. Now, last check, the fans still there. It's hard to argue with that because I think it's a national. He didn't reach out over. He doesn't.
Yeah, we're all good with the fan.
The ball is going to be. He's probably getting his phone blown up right now, and his head probably hurts as well. But he is still there.
I mean, if you need a replay to
Word, yeah, of course you let him
figure
stay.
out whether it was interference or not, I mean, get the guy right. Let him watch the game. Right?
So I guess
think
if
they
the
did the
call is
right thing.
overturned, it's good for
They'll
the
do it
Yankees.
again.
Here's Judge.
Exactly.
Shit, Judge is up right now.
I don't know, so giving. If it was an umpire, they don't want him thrown out.
If he he had stripes on his shirt.
For those fans. One and one. Judge broke up the perfect game with 2 outs in the 4th inning by working the walk. That was Eagles' first base runner. First base hit was by Chisholm, a blooper in the left.
All right, so I gotta get that post up. Sorry, I wanted to cut it down the way I wanted.
Bottom of the 6th inning, it's 1-1
Let's go, chat.
Yankees over the Guardians. First game of a 3-game set. Tied him up, check swing, did he go? Yeah, he did. 1-2.
A late reaction there, and it just could not hold back. His body swung the bat more than his hands.
Nope. Nope. Yeah. Maybe not. I thought he went on that. All right, yo. Sorry. That thing's up. Now I'm chilling. Yeah, like with Mookie. Let's go, Cap. 2-2. So, Yanks lead 1-0, bottom 6.
3-2 on Judge.
Rodon scoreless through 6, and his pitch count's at a great spot, so. He's at 70 pitches even. Entering the 7th. He could go 8 or more. High fly ball. Nah.
Plenty of room.
One dead.
Quan puts it away for out number 1.
Oh, name that Yank.
It's time to name that Yankee. Brought to you by Prevagen, made for your brain.
Oh, God. Easy. CC Sabathia. Jesus Christ.
ERA of 3.74. Oh, this is easy. I'm not even going to read the rest.
Yo, Truth.
Don't insult our audience.
Yeah, that's crazy, yo. That's a crazy name, that Yank. It's CC, obviously. Truth99 says, audio Yankee Stadium seems back to normal. You know what? Now that you mention it, it does sound a little bit better. And a long road trip, maybe they took some criticism into conscious and fixed it. Yeah, those sound effects were terrible, man. Yo, Longer Lord, for real, dude. Where you been, Longer Lord? You been in here? Oh, yeah, just seen you. But good to see you, buddy. But yeah, that was good job by K. Remember him crashing out? No, I don't remember that. Maybe I do. I don't know, but that's funny. The steals have a big impact on WAR and OPS plus. Not OPS plus, no, but WAR, yes. Base running does go into WAR for sure.
Bellinger's 0 for 2.
Yeah.
Ground ball was short, fouled out to the catcher.
Let's go, Belly. 0-2. Nope.
Did he go? Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Bellinger down on strikes.
Both pitchers, starting pitchers, phenomenal tonight. And just
What up, Sloke?
outside the strike
If you're in here.
they're swing and miss.
You know what that name that Yankee was like? You're studying all night for your
Wait, did the fan get kicked out? The fan didn't get kicked out.
Question 1 + 1.
Noah, please shut up, dude. That's so irritating. I don't find it funny.
It's 2, right?
You got it. Nailed it.
That fan didn't get kicked out.
Nailed it.
Favorite flavor? Yeah, he's still there.
There's a strike to Goldschmidt.
I feel so happy. I got your question right and the trivia question all in one night.
Bobby's pitching great.
Yeah.
Keep the hitters off balance.
What up, Joey?
Arsenal.
Dude, it's just been like scoreless until last inning. There was a Jazz at the Yankees' first hit, little blooper, and then DJ drove him in with an RBI single. He stays hot. Rodon's pitched well. That's pretty much it. And then Judge had like an interference play that got overturned with a fan in right field that made him drop the ball. It's all on Yanks have Instagram if you want to see it.
Nice crowd on hand here on a Tuesday evening in New York.
Yeah, there's that good changeup, and I thought, second, third time through the lineup, he'd start to get to. Good pitch for him, especially when you can get through that first inning or two without using it.
The 2-2. Strike three. Goldschmidt down.
All right, it's still a stressful game, bro. I mean, Rodon's dealing, but
Nothing Yanks.
I'm just updating my Yanks half caption, make sure people know he didn't get kicked out. Right move. What up? Offense is too inconsistent. I mean, really, that's what anybody says no anytime a team doesn't score in one game. Yeah, literally the exact same spot, Joey, as the Mookie spot. Gonna check my earlier statement, but I'm almost certain fan interference is supposed to be an auto boot in all stadiums. Yeah, when Morgan says, I wonder who has a final say in that situation, the Yankees or some MLB staffer in some closet that has a bigger bomb. Yeah, I don't know. Is it an automatic boot? Because I feel like I know vaguely what you're referring to. I feel like I remember hearing that. But it also would not make sense for a case like something like that. You know, it might be if you actually, like, they probably still consider what that fan interfered with to be in reasonable ground for a fan to reach in and not be, like, in the direct field of play. Which it was kind of borderline, but also, like, Yankee fan, like, if they're on the fence about it, you just go with, like, yo, the dude wasn't being a dickhead or nothing. And it should be case to case. That should be pretty much anything. Anyways. Oh, yeah, Luna, I wanted to answer this before. Favorite flavor of icebreaker mints? Well, spearmint really gets the job done. It just, like, simulates in my brain. I always would get spearmint zins. And this is, like, literally just, I pretend it's, like, spearmint zins pretty much. But also, yeah, I got these today. I was showing them before, the sours. Fucking banging. Got a couple packs of gum I've been chewing. We're chilling. How do you feel about Rock Riggio? I like him. He follows Yanks Ave. Yo, big day in the minor leagues for the Yanks today. 2 big promotions. I hope I'm saying his last name right. I had it down at one point, but I kind of forgot. Henry Legrang. How do I say that, Jay? Anybody know? It's not Lelang, is it? Anyways, he gets promoted to Double-A, and then Cam Schlittler, that we saw in spring training, he's fucking nasty. The 6'6" guy that throws gas, he got promoted to Triple-A. Like, he's around, man. Around as in, like, he could be a... We won't really need him this year. But he's, like, next up in the pitching development now. Why is... Oh, I was forgetting Chase Hampton for a second. I was trying to think of who... Yeah, Chase Hampton, he's obviously got Tommy John, so he'll be out. Lilliane. Is that right, Lilliane? Oh, man, leadoff single up the middle. Anyways, so that was cool. Yeah, let's see how this inning goes, Chet. Time to lock in.
Shortstop make the play, and like I said, Volpe was way over in the hole at shortstop. I think this ball gets to center field.
That breaks a streak of 17 straight retired by Rodon. The first hit since Ramirez is hit in the first inning. So Ramirez with 2 hits against Rodon. Here's Fry. Ramirez and Escar could not get a handle on the pitch. So a stolen base for Ramirez is second of the game.
Not ideal.
Ramirez, we've talked about his base stealing, but Escar now, that's one thing you look at. 0 for 16 and throwing runs.
Noah, shut up. He's not fucking trash, bro. Seriously, you got to stop doing that. Or you can leave, dude. Seriously, don't fucking call every player trash that maybe makes a mistake. They're fucking Yankees. Have their back. And just criticize the play. Say that was not a good play by Escar. Like, don't act like a fucking 5-year-old, bro. Seriously, it is getting annoying. Ground ball right side, make a play. Deej! I don't know what that was, Deej. Judge Schreier's 4. Oh, man. I don't know what Deej was doing there, dude. So he fell towards the ball. Just get in front of him.
Stolen base, and then a ball that you usually see DJ LeMay who knocked
what was that, Deej? Man.
It came back in on him, and he kind of overshot the ball.
That's unfortunate, dude. That's unfortunate.
No hesitation to send him home. Aaron Judge, not much of a chance.
That breaks a streak of 20 straight scoreless innings for Rodon.
That's tough, dude.
What was his, we were talking earlier, and he was 21 was his career high
Yep.
in Chicago.
I almost would want that to be like an E4, to be honest. I know it wouldn't be, but Jesus.
That was San Francisco in 2022.
Okay. As you look at LeMahieu, he kind of went past the ball, and then he had to kind of short arm it.
Yes, that was not. That's not good,
The
Deej.
ball, and it then went off the heel of his glove out
All
of the
right.
right field.
Keep it tied.
The pitch to Santana is a strike. 0 for 2 against Rodon.
Let's make sure I have my Rodon picture ready. But, yo, we're all tied up. Still nobody out. Runner off first. Let's go, Rodon.
1-1.
Lighter up.
Mark Leiter Jr. heating up. Three and one. Santana with an 11-game hitting streak coming into this one. 3 and 2.
That's a perfect example right there, Michael, as going to your third or fourth pitch, even in a tough situation, 3-1, sinker away, get a foul ball, instead of going to that fastball or the cutter, which is in the back of mind of every one of the Guardians hitters.
Oh,
Line to left field.
thank God.
Bellinger
Big out.
makes the play.
Big out, chat. One dead.
Fry, nearly all the way to second, heads back to first.
Yeah, we're not collapsing, Noah. Stop.
Check out the bullpen budget brought to you by Citizens. Make sense of your money with Citizens. So yesterday was an off day. Devin Williams threw 12 pitches on Sunday. Loizaga 19. Tim
Yeah, for
Hill
real.
14.
What Luna said.
Devin Williams, if
Big
he
out.
pitches tonight, would be 3 out of 4, which they sometimes try to stay away from. Everybody else looks like they're in pretty good shape. Here's Arias. One and 0.
Goddamn fucking neck ache. What's that all about? Line to right field. Damn it, man. And now it gets past Grisham. Get the ball.
Sit out in center field, allowing Fry to go to third, going to second.
Got him at second. Got him at second. Huge. Let's go. It was all part of the plot, chat.
Second out.
And man,
On the throw to
Grisham went after that ball quite casually after we booted it.
Huge out for the Yankees.
But I guess it's not something to take issue with because no matter what, the runner's getting third. And you know he's getting there. The play worked out perfectly. We just got a free out right there. Runner goes to third, but that's a free fucking out. That's a big out, Chad. Let's go. 2 dead. Get out of this inning. We'll probably wrap up Rodon's day if he does. Finish this shit up. And let's go hit. But yo, we got... Boy, did we get bailed out there, man. God damn. Good throw by Grish. Facts, Chris. It's ruined my perception of a 1 dot OPS,
First and third,
to be
one
honest.
out. A much different position than now.
Yeah, right,
2
Moon?
out.
All right, so that's
Good job, Grish.
a single. The E8 allows Fry
WB, yeah, word up. Anyways,
to go to third.
not have it yet.
And Arias
2 outs, runner on third. Game's already
stretch
tied,
of
which
8-4.
sucks,
If
but
you
keep it
the score at
tied.
home,
It'll be a 7-hitter Wilson. Is it Will Wilson, I believe? Yeah, Will Wilson. Second baseman.
So Matt Blake, the pitching coach, has a talk with Rodon.
Let's go, Rodon.
Go ahead, runs to
Nice
third
crowd.
base with 2 outs. Here's Will Wilson, 0 for 2 against Rodon.
Let's go, baby. A 1. Let's go, chat. Lock
The
in.
Guardians 2
Lock
hits
in. The
the
fuck?
first inning, then nothing second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, and now 3 hits here in the seventh. 5 hits in total against Rodon.
Let's go, baby. Yes! 0-2.
The changeup, 0-2.
Here we go, chat. One more.
This inning in particular.
One more, watch this.
For a couple of bats.
Did that irritate my neighbor? Oh, we're playing by rule.
Sinker, then a 3-2 changeup, and then a changeup there in a fastball count. So he is really using everything. Get himself in a
We're all
position right
tied
now
up.
to get out of this inning.
0-2. Rodon sets and deals. A little high.
I think that was his best fastball of the night in terms of velocity. 56 miles an hour.
Nervous. My mouth's a problem, Robin. Well, what do you want me to do?
Bo Naylor is on deck.
Oh, not me. My bad. You tend to know it? Yeah, I agree. Noah's mouth is a problem. Fuck you, Noah. No, I'm just kidding. It's all good, Noah. Just stop being so negative, and we're all gonna love you like normal. Just stop the negative shit. We don't want it to turn into some bit either. Like, I make fun of you for it, but it does irritate me. It irritates a lot of people. Just knock it off. Stop saying people suck. Stop saying the game is done. Stop saying this team is trash. All this crap. Just watch the game. Commentate like a normal person, and we all love you. You're our fucking guy. Thing is, we're all Yankee fans here, and there is a certain way to act with that, and it's you don't fucking be dickheads to the players unless they give us a reason to be, and that really just entails a poor effort or something like that, or being a fucking wompy little bad energy dickhead. That's very rarely the case. Just watch the game and let's see what happens. And what's gonna happen is we're gonna win. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. I knew Kev was gonna do that. 3-2. I love all of y'all. I guess I'm saying y'all. That does bother me. I hate saying y'all. Y'all. Where am I from?
So just like that.
Where the hell am I from, chat?
About to go to 90.
Not there. Not where they fucking say y'all. Okay, let's go, Rodon.
You see Rodon step off. Obviously a huge pitch in this game. You want to be on the same page. You want to have.
I'm playing blitzball on Thursday. I'm very excited.
Exactly how you want to get somebody
Yes.
out.
It's 3-2. Oh, damn. Good fastball. Out the way.
Still 3-2.
Another 3-2.
They challenged him with the fastball. He got that one.
That's what I'm saying, Christian. I'm nowhere near from Texas.
Throwing that fastball high in the strike zone.
Was it my boy Assassin? Or my boy Aaron Judge Assassin? I don't know, man. He's down to 380. He'll probably go deep next at bat. What do you mean, what's up with him? He hit 3 homers in the Dodgers series. Anyways, Rodon walks Wilson. And here's Naylor. Is Naylor lefty? Yeah, right? All right, so this will almost certainly be Rodon's last batter because Letter is ready. And Naylor, of course, is a lefty, so
with Letter ready, they're going to keep
that
him
walk,
in
not the end of the world.
Naylor.
I mean, you probably should have gotten out Will
The way
Wilson,
that
but
he's been throwing, I mean, he deserves the opportunity to get out of every big jam.
as long as he's out of here, we're chilling.
Obviously, this here,
This outing would be done after this
the
anyways.
tie game 1-1. This is a big at bat.
Yeah, Morgan, I gotta make sure I don't know. I've seen it like twice now in the
Good
few minutes.
slider drops in for a strike.
Yeah, let's go.
Fry is at third. Wilson's at first.
Oh yeah, Morgan, you probably say y'all a lot. Popped him up big. Maybe a lot. I don't know.
Off center.
Careful.
And
Belly's got it. All right, yo, work. Guardians tied up. Annoying, but shit happens. Got to score more than 1 run anyway. So another good outing by Rodon. In the end, throws 7 innings, 1 run. It's almost funny how like now it almost feels disappointing that Rodon gave up a run, which another good start. Final line, assuming he is done. ERA goes down by 11 points too. Anyway, 7 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 8 Ks, 93 pitches, 2.49 ERA. Pretty nice, chat, huh? Pretty freaking nice. For the Yanks, well, 7 inning stretch first. God bless America. Support the troops, damn it. For real though. And for Yanks, we have 6, 7, 8. Jazz, Volpe, Escara. And we do have, actually, Escara probably just hit. You might as well just let him hit. Unless they do go to Wells, but you're not going to have Jason off the bench or nothing, so you probably just get a pretty standard roll out of the order. Reminder, chat, to click like on the stream if you haven't already. Helps out a bunch, if you don't mind. And, yeah, bottom 7 coming up. Yo, we're gonna be seeing what the hell is going on? What are we talking about? No. Oh, let me get Rodon's lineup. We are going to be sitting Devin Williams at some point. I mean, in the 9th, but it stays tied. Judge is guaranteed at least one more at bat. Yeah, for sure. Yep. Yeah. Yep. It's bottom 7. Go back. Long time, baby. Long time. And really, Rodon shouldn't have had any earned runs because the DJ play was ridiculous. But anyways. What we got again? Yeah, Jazz, Volpe, Scar. How we doing, chat? Happy Pride Month to you as well, NYAR. Happy Pride Month. Do you live stream every game? Not every single game, and the last month has been like kind of funky, so we actually have been doing less than usual. But I consider us back now, so going forward, pretty much yeah. Only times like we always definitely don't would be like weekday day games, like if it's a 1 o'clock Wednesday game, which is fucking awful. I can't. But other than that, yeah, we'll be here the rest of this series. We'll be here for I anticipate the entire Red Sox series, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and yeah, so on and so forth, what have you. Yeah, what's wrong with me saying that, Noah? I might even fucking make the Yank staff logo rainbow. What do you think? Which is fine. It's fine. I support that. Yes. Yo, yeah. Good call, Tom. A+ for Rodon. Yeah, Happy Pride Month, Noah. Everybody fucking everybody tell Happy Pride Month to Noah, please. Make sure he knows it's Pride Month and that he's being celebrated. Or, yeah. Exactly, Longer Lord. Exactly. And you guys give cat shit, and here I am trying to be the fucking nice guy. Anyways, A+ for Rodon. I agree. There you go, Noah. Attaboy. I do, Enzap. I do. Run was unearned. No, it should have been. But they gave a hit on that DJ play, which was weird, man. Like, I mean, it technically is like a hit, but it shouldn't have been a hit. It should have been a fucking E4. No, don't mind me. Just making a fucking digestive movement. I don't know. All right, here we go, baby. Here we go. Jazz, Volpe, JC. We're all tied up. Bottom 7. Here we go. And Jazz drills one. Deep to right field. See ya. Let's go. Welcome back, Jazz. Gives the Yankees a lead. Solo shot in the 7th. Welcome back. Right off Tanner Bybee, who's still in the game. Rips a homer. Welcome back, baby. Let's go, Chad. Fire me up. Welcome back, Jazz. Fuck yeah, baby. Welcome back, dog. I love that shit. He's so fucking cool, man. You see that little, like, side shuffle walk out of the box he does with the toss? Go ahead, homer. First game back from the IL. Welcome back, baby. Oh, man. I'm on the verge of fucking tears. You can't make it up, baby. Let's go. Fire me up. I think he is still using Torpedo, right? He should still be using Torpedo. I hope he is. But let's go. Fuck yes. Good to have him back. I'm going to text my dad, too. Welcome back, Jazz. That's fucking hype. Give me a second. I gotta post this shit. Yanks take the lead. Go ahead, solo shot. Jazz in his first day back from the IL. What is he fucking... He really thinks he's A-Rod, huh? Wearing 13, comes back from the IL, first game. Bang. Jazz hits a... Dude, look at that fucking bat toss! Badass! Oh, I love it. Jazz hits a 7th inning go-ahead home run in his first game back from injury.
He only had 3 games in rehab, right?
Yeah, all in Double-A.
That's fucking badass, chat. That is badass.
3 for 9 in those games.
I love that shit. Let's go.
Right back.
Yo, Roving, he would
And
fucking,
under a move.
he would have some concerns.
Four-seam fastball again, pretty much where he was supposed to throw it. Might have been down a little bit. Might have wanted it up a little bit more.
I'm gonna say to my dad, good to have Jazz back.
Where the Yankees
He'll probably be
were
like,
in the first row.
partially.
How about that catch?
That was awesome, though.
Driven deep.
And now Volpe with a drive. He tosses his bat. See ya. Back-to-back homers, Jazz and Volpe. And the Yankees, just like that, instantly take the lead back. It's 3-1. They already had the lead back with Jazz. But inning starts, matter of 2 fucking minutes. 2 runs on the board, back-to-back homers. What is that, 7th of the year for Volpe? Is that Volpe's 7th?
I was going to be very disappointed, Michael. If you
Chat, what number homer is that for Volpe? Haha, let's go. You guys fucking fired me up. What number homer is that, 7? Yeah, back-to-back, right? Yeah, back-to-back. It was,
What I really love, though, is to see Rodon and
right, was it back-to-back? Yeah, Jazz and Volpe, yep.
disappointed by a couple of big swings from your offense. Not 11-3-1 lead. I was going to be again when those breaking balls don't.
So yeah, Yanks take a 2-run lead now. Jazz goes deep solo shot. Volpe goes deep solo shot. Back-to-back.
Total extension.
Dude.
Left one iron off the
7 for Volpe. Hell yeah, thanks, Mort. Let's go, Chad. This is awesome. Jazz, you're my guy, man. It's good to have you back. And Volpe, fuck yeah, dude. But he definitely, man, like, he gives the team a little bit of a,
With some power.
I don't know, camaraderie, chemistry that's not lacking when he's gone, but certainly is boosted when he's there.
And it started with this swing.
Badass. Dude, I cannot wait to make this highlight video.
flair to it.
Yeah, yo, Volpedo, what do you think? I like that name. Volpedo, that's okay. Volpe goes back to... Dude, Volpe's little bat toss, that's the most similar he is to Jeter, is his bat toss on balls he knows are gone. He does a little, like... It's like a fucking backswing bat toss. It's cool.
5th time they've gone back-to-back this season. Time for the most in baseball with the Braves and the Cubs. Home runs bring smiles.
They do. They bring leads. They bring runs. They bring all kinds of stuff. Fans jump. Where's the side view when I need it?
7th. Badass.
I love it.
Badass, chat. Fire me up. Click like in the stream if you haven't already.
JC Escaro. Can they go back-to-back-to-back?
Yes, they can. Yo, I'm telling you, Volpe's fucking... Well, he didn't do it as much on that, but Volpe's bat flips are kind of sick.
So Bobby
That's good shit, chat.
now has allowed 14 home
Thailand?
runs this season.
You have fun, though, brother. That sounds sick. What's the timeline on Big G's return? Rehab soon, yo. He's on his way back to rehab, like... Not back to rehab, but I would say... Based off when it initially came out that he'd be like 2 weeks away, like last week from rehab, I would say maybe let's say like June 15th, we might be in the Stanton is rehabbing time zone, roughly. The whole thing's been kind of vague, but it's gotten less vague over the last couple weeks, which is nice. Yep, Volpe goes back-to-back with Jazz for a 3-1 Yankees lead in 7. This is bad fucking ass, chat.
In the top of the inning,
Make sure I get my captions
which
perfect.
means they're saying that the runner would have gotten to third.
So this all has, like,
even if he had
maximum
not moved
aura.
the ball. The 1-2.
In his first game.
3-1 Yankees, bottom of the 7th.
Badass. Let's go, chat.
No one
Dan, how do you
worried
upload the clips without
anymore.
copyright? Instagram should never really copyright you. YouTube will, for the YouTube highlights though, actually, by this point I kind of edit them enough, like where a lot of times it goes past the auto detection system because I've like edited them enough to where I guess like it goes through the system without being copyright tested. But even if it gets flagged for copyright, it just means I can't monetize it, which I don't really care about. As for Instagram, you just post away, brother. I've never had an issue with that. Dude, that Volpe homer was sick, dude. Yep, still nobody out. 3-2-1 JC. Rodon done? Yeah. What, you got a parlay, Jesse? Peace out, Tom. Good to see you again, man. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Obviously, Jazz will be a post-game pick.
Well, with 107 pitches, that's going to do it for Bybee as Steven
yeah, word.
Get the ball from his right-hander.
Real Chris.
Left-hander Colby Albert when we come back.
All right, chat. Hey, this has been a fun game. I'm going to get my post-game ready relatively soon. But as for the rest of the way, yeah, Rodon, I think, is definitely done, right? We're just fucking with you, Noah, which we're all good. It's all good now. Yanks are winning. We're all happy. Let's see. I guess Leiter was ready to go, so maybe he just gets the 8th, and then Devin Williams the 9th, and I guess simple as that, right? It needs to be cool that you're the best highlights. Everyone else just cut and clip with no regard to the commentators. I appreciate you, AC. I appreciate it. It's really up to like the MLB, or not the MLB about the copyright thing. But yeah, sometimes like I guess I chop it up so much so like it won't get flagged for copyright. Either way though, it's kind of like whatever to me. As long as the video is public, which it always is. I was so pissed the other day. We were doing BT and Baseball Today, and we ran this clip from some foreign league, like shouting them out and giving them some like, I don't know, publicity even, if you will. And they like blocked our entire video because it was like using their content. It's like, all right, fuck you, bro. Jason was wearing Volpe's sliding gloves and doing the windshield wiper in the dugout. Oh, really? That's funny. 1.5 bases parlay. Will he hit? I mean, he got one more at bat coming, Jesse. So we'll see. A+ is out the run, but always an A for one run in 7 innings. I mean, that's fair, Chris. But also that run that he gave up was really just the fault of DJ. Dan, by the way, Boston Todd Daniels. Okay, interesting. At this point, they're still gonna. Still off the fentanyl fellows in the Yankees. Hey, hell yeah, Matt. My guy. Hell yeah, brother. I'm still off the Zins if you're just joining. Day 3. It's done now for me, yo. Nicotine is out of my system for good. Yeah, I guess we got to be somewhat nervous about, and I'm a Devin Williams supporter, but when it comes to the 9th inning, I still had a little bit of trepidation, but he's the guy. It makes sense. He's the guy to go to, and he has been pitching well. We'll see if that translates to the 9th. The Rockies on a win streak. Yeah, hey, what up, Cam? Did they win like, what, 2 in a row? Let's go, baby. Day 3. Matt, I appreciate you, man. You're supportive as hell. Thanks. And you're right. They always actually say with nicotine at least, that the 3s are the most important. It's like 3 days, 3 weeks. But no, especially the 3 day, because then like literally you don't have any more nicotine in your system. It's just a mental game the rest of the way, which certainly plays a large role, but I'm good, man. I'm good. I think I got it down. Again, I don't know if you were here before, but the only issue for me at this point, because I've quit nicotine cold turkey before, and I'm fucking great at it, truly. If they come out with, like, if Big Nicotine comes out with some new delivery device of nicotine that I find cool 6 months from now, and, like, say the Yankees get, bad playoff loss, then I'm susceptible to relapse. Other than that, though, it's like, I'm chilling. Appreciate you, man. Now DJ lines in the left center field. That'll be his... Nah, motherfucker, bro. He hit the ball hard 3 times tonight. He had another out earlier that was hard hit. Or is that Volpe? Either way, DJ's actually looking good at the plate.
Reliable speeds on the network that moves with you.
Yeah.
Spectrum.
I appreciate you, Christian. Just know it's possible, dude. If something you want to do, just know. I appreciate you guys. He does look good, man. DJ does look good. Besides that weird defense play before, but he looks good.
You look at Bybee, and he threw the ball well. They gave those 2 home runs up late, but season high.
I'm all shook up.
So you're both the manager. You've got to be happy where he's starting to trend.
My hands are shaking and my knees are weak.
Better than he did earlier.
I can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet. Grisham.
Fly ball.
Can of corn.
Martinez back, makes the play, and that'll do it. But the Yankees take the lead, and they do it.
All right, Leiter coming in.
First one since April 21st, just off the IL and into the seats for Chisholm. And then Anthony Volpe follows it up with one of his own. And when it lands, the Yankees lead 3-1.
These fucking icebergers are almost like stinging my tongue. I feel like I've had like too many. When we started DJ extension talks. Yeah, right. DJ's been better than. Hey, what up, William? Good to see you, man. As expected. Yeah, dude. I mean, listen, it was looking like it was trending down, and it was trending down. He had that good like first 2 games, and then we were all kind of getting somewhat excited, in part kiddingly so, but then it faded away. Now, that good ass game against the Dodgers, and tonight offensively he's looked terrific. Had the big RBI single before. And just hit that ball really hard. That might have been the hardest hit ball he's hit since coming back from the IL. Martin says, hey, Dan, big Yankees fan here in the UK. Just found your streams and loving it. Hey, appreciate you, man. Welcome. Good to have you. From the UK, huh? Nice. Good to see you, dude. Welcome. Extend DJ 5 years again. I've seen enough. Hey, it would lower the luxury tax. We send it to a 1-year, $1 million deal. I used to always say that with, and I can't take credit for the idea. I remember somebody actually called up Francesa like a decade ago, around 2012, and suggested the idea of offering A-Rod, who had like 5 years left on his deal at the time, a 1-year, $1 million extension. And it's actually genius if this is something you could do. Because if the luxury tax, you're trying to work around that, if you were to say, like I always said with Cole, I would apply this to, when the Yankees are trying to navigate the luxury tax and having a payroll that's only so high, I remember saying like, yo, see if Cole would be willing to sign a 1-year, $1 million extension, and then what that would do is turn his deal, that is probably the last deal anyways for him, just an example, like to a 10-year, $327 million deal, and then that significantly lowers the AAV, which is what counts towards the luxury tax. I have to imagine that like you're not allowed to do that, or else why wouldn't people do that? Or it's just so like would be so frowned upon by the Players Association that like they wouldn't let it happen. But obviously, you don't actually do that to DJ in this case, but it's interesting. Let's go, chat. Reminder to drop a like on the stream. Here's Leiter. Rodon is officially done.
I'm just processing that.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on, man? What's going on here? I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Comes to town. I got a feeling Friday's going to be a madhouse here. Right?
Yeah, it's a shame.
When you think about traffic, okay?
It's a shame that Boston isn't fucking good this year, man.
1 o'clock.
1?
Yeah, 1's good.
All right. Gotta get me here, what, 4?
Hey, Paul, I have a great idea. If you want to join me on BP All Access, you could do that, too.
What time's that,
All Access show, too.
My hands are shaking,
You know
my
what? I'll
knees are
bring 2
weak.
suits that day.
Can't
How's
seem
that?
to stand
that.
on my own 2 feet. High fly ball, decently hit, but not a home. Careful, cat. One dead. All right, yo, so if you're somebody that's nervous about Devin Williams, start mentally preparing, because he, of course, will be getting the 9th, as he should. And I'm kind of excited, chat. I'm excited to see how he does. Scale of 1 to 10. What's the confidence level, everybody, for Devin Williams? Yo, so Chris, shout out to you. Has the DJ numbers in that liner from before. Exit velo of 106.9 miles an hour and expected batting average of 540. I bet you, man, that's probably the hardest hit ball he's had since coming back. That was smoked. Let's see. Devin Williams, Cam Williams says a 7, fair, 10, 10, 5, 3. Okay. I'm around I think I'm with you, Morgan. I'm around an 8. I might even go 8.5. 8.5. 8.25, damn it. Another good night, yo. Another good night. Let me fix the box score. Can't believe tomorrow's Wednesday already, chat. What the hell are we going to do? Stream again? Yeah. Why not? What the hell? I ain't driving. Actually, I am. I'm going to fucking cruise back to my parents' house after this, I believe, and get my laundry done, which I'm perfectly capable of doing myself, but I don't have in-unit laundry, so I'm going to have to get it done somewhere, and I might as well see my fucking dad in the process.
And And
screw you, Chad, if you got a problem with it.
No,
I'm just playing around. I'm just in a good-ass mood because I quit nicotine. No big deal. Not a big deal. Yeah, I'm off the fucking Zins. Did I tell you? Which means I have unlimited dopamine, not capped dopamine. Unlimited dopamine. Unlimited power.
Right? Ball banging off the monuments. Center fielders trying to chuck him in from 460 feet out.
Dude, why is the box score all fucked up?
But when they opened the second stadium,
One sec, Chad. I'm just fixing this thing.
They moved them out to left center field. When they opened this stadium, it's now in center field, Monument Park, behind the center field wall. And Quan works a walk against Mark Leiter Jr.
Not ideal. All good though.
This baseball
God
season,
damn,
always
motherfucker.
a fan favorite.
There we go.
Swinging
Bang.
today. America
What up,
runs
chat?
down-
All right, one out runner on. Not a huge deal, but Dan finna be blasting Frank and Elvis on the highway. Exactly, Morgan. That's exactly what I'll be doing.
1 for 3.
Doing some Elvis trying to get to you. I'll probably play a little,
Ramirez is on deck.
yeah, we'll do some Frank. We'll do some Dean Martin.
Headed to a double play.
We'll do some MGK because I like my pop punk, my modern pop punk.
0-1.
Thoughts? You know what I like? I like, who's that? Is it Dion? The guy that sings Run Around Sue? But it's a very double standard song when you listen to The Wanderer. He's basically celebrating himself for doing the exact same thing he roasts Run Around Sue for.
And Grisham makes the play.
2 dead.
Good break for Leiter. That ball was
A Wanderer.
right back up the middle.
A Wanderer.
Carried all the way to Grisham for an easy play. But this is the big out that you're looking at. You were talking about
Oh,
it.
fuck,
Ramirez
J-Rim's up.
coming to
Goddamn.
the
Lock in,
plate.
chat.
Been much better this year.
Not even throwing a piece of
Off
gum.
lefties, but still over 300 against righties. And those 11 home runs.
Oh, he's so
He's
underrated.
2 for 3 tonight. Quan leads off.
go, chat.
first, held there by Goldschmidt.
2 dead. Tying run at the plate, and Jose Ramirez. He's a big AB, huge.
Cruz heating up alongside Hill.
William, you're such a dog, bro. William says, wait, real quick. Allie, that cracks me up. Free space for Yankside Bingo this week. I quit nicotine. That's fucking hilarious. Anyways, William says, hey, Dan, I've been training all day because William's in the fucking Navy like a dog. And I say dog with the utmost respect, of course. You're the man, William. Haven't had much time to look, but what's the latest and what do we do about Weaver right now? So Weaver's out 4 to 6 weeks, and that's kind of all it is. Like, we're just going to be without him. I'm going to miss watching him pitch. But I was saying earlier that we'll see how Devin Williams does. But really, just the Yankees are probably I would have to guess, unbiasedly so, the most well-equipped team to handle losing their closer. Whether it be the fact that we have Devin Williams, but even with that aside, and he is going to get the 9th inning. It's going to be Devin Williams. We'll see him in 10 minutes. We got other guys that can close if we need them to. Leiter can close. We're getting Jake Cousins back. Loaiza could also close. We got Fernando Cruz back today, too. So the bullpen is still in a good spot. It's just we're going to miss watching Weaver pitch, obviously. But he'll be back. He'll be back. 2-2 on
Great pitch for Leiter, the split.
on J-Ram.
2-2, it moves down.
Shout out my guy, William.
Change speed.
Bet your upstairs neighbors refer to it as something other than unlimited dopamine. Yeah. Yo, I've seen there was this one Reddit thread one time, and it was about a neighbor in Hoboken, and I swear it was about me. Marios to right, TJ on a hop. All right, yo.
No runs, no hits, no errors, and one
Next
out.
up,
We go to the bottom of the
unless we
8th,
fucking hit like crazy, and it's Rice Judge Belly, so we might get another run and or 2, make it a non-safe situation. But Devin Williams is next up in the pecking order of pitching. He gets the 9th, of course. He's set to close out this game. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how that unfolds because, I don't want to say I'll be chilling either way because, don't fucking build a save, obviously. But there'll be a lot of people that this kind of determines how they feel going forward of the absence of Luke Weaver. He comes in and looks the way he's looked for the most part over the last couple weeks. He gets the job done in the 9th. People are going to be pumped. You're like, yeah, word. But, yeah, we'll see. But first things first. Rice, Judge, Belly. Yep, Rice, Judge, Belly. I'll play some Gohan Thong. Jesus fucking Christ. Theme. Nah. Now I took all the aura away from the Gohan theme, the Gohan thong. You know, I was probably gonna say song. That's what I was gonna do. All right, let me fix this box score. I can get my post game ready, yo. And as long as there's a good Jazz picture, which there certainly will be, he will be the post game pick. And I'll be able to write save Devin Williams, ideally. This will be nice. This will be nice. It'll be nice. It'll be nice. Let's see. How we doing, chat? I'm going to pull you guys back up in a moment. Just got to make sure I got all my shit locked and loaded, you know what I'm saying? Where's my post game? Chat, where's my fucking post game? Oh, there it is. Stop cursing. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Yeah, I'm going to do some highlights after this, chat. I'm going to cruise my ass home. Get to my parents' crib. Parent. Haha, get it. Sorry. Dark humor. I win. Where's my Guardians logo at? Where's my Guardians logo? Yo, don't mind me like staring into your guys' soul for the next probably 2 minutes as I get this post game somewhat prep. Not entirely. Yeah, entirely. I'm gonna put the records in, everything.
Nolan Jones takes over in right field. He pinch hit for Noel.
Guess that would be a plural. Electric moments. I'm doing two of them.
The moment of the game was the back-to-back moment. A thrilling.
There's D. Will, baby.
I don't want to correct you.
That's my guy.
It's not a fair fight.
I don't decide.
Now I need a nice Jazz picture. I'll show you guys a picture I'm gonna use when I get it. Here's Rice, ground ball right side. So here's a, oh dude, this picture of Jazz is sick.
Flips to Allard. One down.
Oh, I love it. Now it won't fit the best for a post game because like when a player's arm is up in a post game, like, he doesn't fit that well. But look at this. There's my boy. That's our post game pick, chat. Pick. Oh, you got shit? Jazz is back. Jazz is back. Let's go. Pumped.
And then it goes all the way down to
Let's go, Cap.
Yankees against the Guardians. Yankees against the Giants. So these two teams have gone at it year after year.
1-0 on Judge. Judge 0 for 2 with a walk. Warming up for the Yankees, Devin Williams says he is the closer now with Luke Weaver on the IL.
Dude, it's so badass that Jazz go-ahead homer his first game back. I mean, like, come on. You can't make that shit up, dog.
3-0 on Judge.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Chad. Sorry. Yankee wins make me fucking nuts.
I was surprised at two things there, Michael.
Which I haven't won yet, so I will calm down.
And then Aaron Judge figured he wasn't going to.
So I'm gonna give me a Xanax. Which I'm good off that Xanax shit, chat. Ain't my style, you know what I'm saying? Judge walks. So the Yankees win. That'd be 37-22. Which would be really nice. Guards would be 32-27. Which I believe... Was that the Yankees' 2020 record, 32-27? I think it was. Rings a bell.
Is that right?
Oh, wow. Yeah, where I'd take one. Give me a ring.
Like paperweights. How do you wear those like on your hand?
They've gotten progressively bigger over the years, too.
You ever seen some of the Super Bowl rings?
Yeah.
They look like lampshades.
Rodon would go to 8-3. Wait a second.
You can wear them, but everybody knows exactly what
Yeah, he would. He would, because he finished the 7th, and we took the lead in the bottom of 7th. That ass.
I mean, I've seen ones now that you open up and there's a chip in there.
Again, if you're like just tuning in, I'm sorry for staring into your soul for the next like 30 more seconds. I just gotta finish up my post game, and then Bybee would get the loss and fall to 4-6. I'm gonna wait before I put in Devin Williams gets a save. That's what I will hold off on, just as a little trying to avoid any bad omens. You know what I'm saying? Here, you guys want to see what the post game looks like right now? I'll show you. You want to sneak muck and peek? Here's 1-2 on Belly. Judge off first, 1 dead. Strike 3. Strike him out, throw him out, double play. Okay. Maybe Devin Williams is just ready to go.
Good tag there by Arias.
Oh, that wasn't... I thought that was strike 3. My bad.
Judge a decent jump, but a little hesitant off a lefty. But a good throw right on the money.
Here.
It's Aaron Judge and his tall.
I hope you guys aren't hearing me freaking chew my gum like this, by the way. I could get back on Zins if you prefer, but... Here we go. Thoughts?
2-2 on Bellinger.
Now, once Williams gets a save, I will put in save Williams. And Belly to left center field.
Hit to left field. Bellinger 1 for 4.
Absolutely love that.
Not a guarantee he has the same result if Judge doesn't get thrown out, by the way. Fallacy of the predetermined outcome. Look it up. Anyways, what do you think? I'm hyped up right now, bro. I'm ready to go for Devin Williams.
So much better than just, trying to. And I remember when we had CC Sabathia up here in the booth one day.
You like it?
And he said,
Hell
the
yeah.
reason it's easy to pitch now
Let's go,
than
Morg.
it was earlier
Thanks, Julie.
Is because players are trying to get their.
Yeah,
ace
Noah probably
off
assumes that
every single
Bellinger has the
time.
exact same
That's
line
not a
drive
big
single
swing.
if Judge
That's a
doesn't go.
defensive swing, but it's a base hit. And that's.
I'm just busting your balls now, Noah. With a good old fucking sledgehammer.
Owned left-handers this year.
Just kidding, buddy.
Ball is 0 for 3 tonight.
High fly ball? Nah.
Right field. Jones is there.
All right, Devin Williams time. Let's do it, chat. It is Devin Williams time, and this is a big one, obviously. But Weaver's down 4 to 6 weeks. How does Devin Williams respond? Can you believe he only has like one blown save so far? But that's just because most of the time he's been like coming in like tie games or games that like one of his blown saves was, I don't know if it counted because it wasn't a blown save. I think it was 4 runs that he blew. Well, that should count. So maybe it did. Anyways, how we feeling, chat? We ready to go? Ready to watch Devin Williams do his thing? I am. So what do you fucking think about that? I paid Mr. Luigi his rent today, settled up with him. Cut him a good old check. You want how much for, chat? Good old $1,900 in cold hard fucking cash. Yeah. I said, here you go, Mr. Luigi. I believe I owe you this. Nothing else to say. I'm a little nervous too, Zach. Like I have some like hyped up like adrenaline to me. Like I got adrenaline right now. But yeah, we'll just watch. We'll just watch. I am like optimistic and like confident, but it's obviously not like Weaver confident. It's just like, all right, here we go. You know what it is? It's like a moment you're confident for, but then you get to it and it's like, all right, well, doesn't matter if you're confident now. Like here you go. Like do the thing. Teddy says Williams got this. AMA says he is nervous. He or she is nervous. My go-to phrase, anxiously optimistic. Word up, Morgan. Same here. Which I was more so just like kind of straightforwardly optimistic for the most part. Now it's like, because we're here, it's a little anxious. Well, let's do it, yo. Fucking longest commercial break of all time, of course. To set the mood. Here we go. Lock in, chat. Reminder to click like on the stream if you haven't already.
And by Delta, the official airline of the New York Yankees.
Stretch.
Keep climbing. Hey fans, stay tuned after the far left.
What up, Jazz? You fucking goat.
Post-game, as Bob Lorenz and Todd Frazier will have highlights and
With T. Frazier in the post-game?
Meredith Morakovitz gets player interviews in the clubhouse. We'll hear from Aaron Boone on the manager's report. All coming up next on Yes and the Gotham.
Let's go, chat.
Well, the big news
You don't got
was
slam shit.
Luke Weaver had to go on the IL with a hamstring injury. And here's Devin Williams, who grabs back the closer role. And he'll deal to Collins.
First pitch strike, here we go.
Count 0-1. So in his first 10 games, Williams had.
All right, chat. 0-1. Hey, what up, Iran? Hey, you came for the box office moment, though. Devin Williams, first save post Weaver. Not post Weaver. He's not dead. He'll be back with us soon. But for the time being, this will let us know if we're in a good spot or not. Which again, to sum up how I was feeling, it's really just, it sucks not being able to see Luke Weaver. But when it comes to the Yankees bullpen, the state of where they're at with this team overall, the competition chasing us, I'm not worried about Luke Weaver's absence. And a part of that is, I have faith in Devin Williams.
At the beginning of the year, he would have struggled.
Last 11 out of 13 games has not allowed a run. And you see the last 11 games total, 1.80 ERA. So not to jinx nothing, just saying what the stats are. He has pitched a lot better lately. And in the end, like, this dude is supposed to be a fucking dog.
He's been the game's best closer for years.
But that's where I'm at. Yeah, John, I didn't mean to say it like that, like in the post Weeder. Nah. See you in 4 weeks, bro.
Early in the year,
1-2.
he didn't have a pitch that he
5 on the left, not deep.
when he needed. And that's when
Bellinger drifts over.
Bellinger toward the line.
1 dead. Good start. Good start.
For out number 1, the upcoming schedule.
Let's go, chat.
By your local Tri-State Buick dealers. 2 more against the Guardians. Tomorrow's on Prime. Then back on.
Once it's 2 outs, then we'll go to
Yes, it's 7:05, and then
I don't know, say like it's a we, like a group thing. Then I'm gonna get my post game ready. It is a we thing because I don't want you guys to think I'm fucking jinxing outs and shit.
And then it's Fenway Park for 3 against the Red Sox.
Because I know I will get called out for that. You know, jinxes aren't fucking real.
Yeah, I will reserve judgment.
I'm hyped. It's been a good game.
All I know is you got Boston 6-6
After the 18-2 loss to LA, I'm worried about the entire bullpen. How come though, Carl? How come? Oh, my bad, AMA. I misgendered your shit.
0-1 on Santana, who's
My
out
bad.
for 3 tonight.
Should I call you they?
Fouls off the changeup, 0-2.
Well, yeah, Carl, it was just Will Warren pretty much got dicked, and the game was over by the time Will Warren left. So, like, I chalk it up to something as simple as that. Even Friday's loss, yo. It's like, if we're to take anything from the series with the Dodgers, it might be this, that, all right, maybe we were jumping the gun a little bit on Will Warren, not his future, but his short-term future of maybe he can start playoff games, maybe not. But, like, if you're going to take things from a one-game sample size, I'm not going at you, this is what I've been thinking about. Like, is Max Fried all of a sudden ass? Because that's why we lost on Friday. He's not ass, and shit happens, it's all good. 5 on the left, foul ball. So it's like, whatever. Whatever, I wouldn't worry about the bullpen at all. Based off that. Again, my rule is always I will not let myself almost ever make a take based off one game or 2 games or even just one individual series. You're kind of setting yourself up to be wrong.
That's what he was thinking, as was Escara, but the pitch out of the zone, 1-2.
Still will.
You know, now you've shown him a couple fastballs where you can throw that changeup 2 or 3 times in a row now if you want.
Still a little nervous. Popped him up. Damn, I thought that was going to shortstop.
Escara gives it a look. It's in the seats and out of play.
Because we don't have anyone who scares a chance. Well, it's forget scares and all that stuff. It's about team is good, team is not good. The Yankees are a really, really good team. As are the Dodgers. They just beat up on Will Warren. So it's not a matter of like, oh, Will Warren doesn't scare them. Maybe Will Warren just wasn't good enough to beat them. Like, I'm so very strict when it comes to good, not good. It's like what I was talking about with good vibes, bad vibes. It's all correlated to performance. Will Warren just simply was not good enough on Saturday, and that's what happens when you're not good enough. Max Fried, I anticipate, will be much better. Again, I'm just also very hyped up right now, by the way, so I'm not like fucking getting all hostile with you at all. I'm actually enjoying this conversation. Rematch with the Dodgers, that was the case before we lost those first 2 games. Where did my internet go, bro?
11-game hitting streak on the line.
You guys got me now?
Yankees lead 3-1. It was a 1-1 game going into the 7th, and back-to-back home runs by Chisholm.
You guys might have me, but my internet dropped out, so refresh if
There's the 8th pitch coming in the at-bat.
1-2 on Santana again. God damn!
Now it'll be 9.
Just wasting my fucking night.
Santana's been able to foul off good changeups, then late on the fastball, which to me,
Let's go, chat.
hitter, in my opinion, he's looking for the changeup, so he's late on the fastball.
Yeah, my bad.
But able to foul off the changeup.
I knew I was in trouble for a second, bro, when my game feed paused too. I just thought I didn't pay my internet bill, which I don't think I did, so that would have been very valid.
And the 1-2.
Line in the left center.
Left center field.
That could be trouble.
And it is. It splits the outfield.
Get the ball in!
It off in the gap is Bellinger. He'll get it in. But it's a double for Santana, who extends his hitting streak to 12 straight.
He's been one of the hotter hitters, and that was some at bat.
I say patience.
Fingers and pitches, fouled off fastballs and changeup. Finally a fastball.
Archer will be along shortly.
Up, probably out of the
and he'll release the
strike zone.
ratios.
Stayed on top and lined it into
What
left
movie,
center
chat?
field.
All right, let's go. So obviously tying run at the plate. Santana kind of just fought there and dunked it into left center. But let's go. We're chilling. We're all good.
So here is Arias. It comes up as a tying run. And a strike with the changeup on the outside corner.
Well, he certainly makes Anthony Volpe's
Hell yeah.
second home run in that inning look so much bigger.
Let's go,
now
chat.
That you've got Santana at second base.
I'm still in a decent spot.
0-2. I saw he's looked bad on 2 changeups. He tried to get cute now and throw the fastball.
You know what? I don't. I continue.
Yeah, well,
as
throw that
bad as
changeup.
he looked on this,
What do you
way
guys
up
think,
front,
chat?
off the
Changeup or
ball.
fastball? I say
You
changeup.
wanna waste a fastball, okay, but I would stick with that changeup.
I'm just gonna echo whatever Paul O'Neill says. Changeup.
And he
1-2.
did. Just missed.
Just missed being close enough to maybe getting another swing. Yes. Schneeman on
You
deck.
see Daniel Schneeman getting ready to pinch hit for Wilson.
What if he has chronic allergenic problems?
Fouls back the fastball, 95 miles an hour.
Ken also does the Yankee. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. I want to do it now, but you put me on the spot, so I can't. It's like a mental block. That's why I can never be a stand-up comedian, because like I can't go off material. I can never like have a bit. I wouldn't be able to do it. Another 1-2.
And the 1-2.
Ah, good pitch. You're good, Williams. You're good. You're good. Let's go, baby. Williams is getting frustrated. Yeah. Yeah, it was a good pitch. Yo, let's go fastball.
Before the strikeout,
Or has he been throwing a slider lately, too? Give me someone else, which I'm sure he will go to, so. I'm not exactly wishing for the craziest thing here.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him on the change.
One more, chat. One more.
To go.
Yeah, probably the best changeup he threw
All
in the
right.
count, but it all came about that he showed him one fastball. And then he went back-to-back changeup. And you see that hand underneath the baseball and then like coming over it. You know, changeup, you could call it a changeup, a screwball with that much side spin. That's like the old-fashioned screwball.
So here's Daniel Schneeman to pinch hit for Will Wilson. Schneeman with 7 home runs and 16 runs batted in this year. Only Austin
Go, Williams.
Hedges remains on the bench for the Guardians. Manzardo and Jones and Schneeman, all of the bench's pinch hitters, the 3 lefties that Stephen Vogt had in the lineup, are on the bench. One and out.
Ground ball, off his foot. Foul ball.
Fouled off the foot of Schneeman. 1-1.
Got just about everything all set up on my end. Come on, motherfucker. Let's go, chat. Ball and a strike.
The 1-1. Upstairs with the fastball.
Fucking hands.
2-1. Guardians have 6 hits. They've out-hit the Yankees 6-5, but the Yankees lead 3-1. 2 outs here in the ninth. Devin Williams on the close. 23rd pitch.
Ground ball right side.
Grounded and
No,
thrown.
man.
Santana's coming home. Judge throws the ball in the
All right,
second.
we're still winning, yo, but goddamn, it couldn't just be smooth.
And now it's 3.
Fuck, man, and it was a dinky little ground ball. It sucks.
Well, the Guardians have put together some good.
Hey, you can still get the save and we'll be chilling. That's just annoying. That's all it is. Just irritating.
End of the game.
Get the next one, Williams. Come on. Gotta get the next one. Wrap this shit up.
The infield, but it just found the right spot. Again, nothing matters. You get this last out.
Yeah, get this last out. We're chilling, brother. We are chilling. If we get this last out. Dinky bullshit ass ground ball, man. That's all good, Williams. Come on, get this out. Let's go.
Talk to Devin.
I don't even know if I need him talking to him right now, to be honest. I mean, it's fine.
It'll be Bo
Like, I
Naylor
don't think he needs to have this be made a thing.
against Williams.
Keep pitching. You're pitching well, honestly. His stuff looks fine. That was a bullshit-ass ground ball. Really just unfortunate. That was a baseball god's fucking torturing us, really. Yanks still up by 1.
Now, this is the
3-2 game here in the 9th. Need one more out. Let's go, chat. Let's go.
In 4 days. So 8th inning or earlier, a 2.53 ERA. 9th inning or later, a 10.03 ERA. And that just went up with that single.
Schneem on first base, 2 stolen bases on the year. Bo Naylor, 7 home runs on the year. So a couple things working here.
And a strike. Starting with the fastball.
Yeah, that strike 1 fastball really sets up the whole count because now the hitter knows the changeup but has seen the fastball.
The 0-1. 1 strike away. All right, so you've seen the fastball, you've seen the change. What are you doing with here?
I think he stays with the changeup. Try to get a swing and miss.
Let's go, chat.
0-2, 2 outs. The pitch. Line foul ball.
The changeup, and he was kind of on that one. So, you know, if you want to waste a fastball just to kind of speed him up, fine. But I think your out pitch is still the changeup. See, that one had a ton of spin, but not a lot of movement away. And it just gave Naylor on it.
Let's go, Devin. One more, baby. Come on. Time on it. Go ahead, run the play. 2 outs. 0-2 count.
Crowd, most of them standing. Looking for the 3rd out. One with the fastball out of the
Come on,
zone.
baby. How we doing, chat? We chilling?
These things up.
Maybe not. Damn, is that sound from Star Wars? Yeah, it's the Death Star siren. Yankees play it. That's why I'm, doing it myself. But yeah, Yankees play with 2 strikes.
Everything has been changed by seeing
Mike,
that
shit, my bad.
fastball, dude.
I might have been peeking it,
Steven
screaming.
leads off first, held there by Goldschmidt. Yankees play.
1-2, come on. Over to first.
Keeping Steven close. Volpe is practically up the middle, and Chisholm is playing where
Oh yeah, what's your time? Let's go,
Straight
baby.
away.
You think so? Yeah. Work out a little bit. No big deal. No big deal, man. You think so?
Really leaning there on first base.
1-2, here we go.
1-2.
Oh my god. This is a cock tease and a half, dude.
There's nobody warming in the pen. They are going to allow Devin Williams to get this 3rd out.
This shit is annoying. I'm sorry my mic popped, by the
2
way.
strikes, 2 outs.
Devin, for the love of God, give me something, baby. Runner goes.
Pitch is high. The throw to second.
Wait a second.
It's a stolen base. It's a big one. Because now the
Dude, this is
time
actually
is
kinda
in
hell, man.
position.
Yeah, you can see him leaning the pitch before, and he was just waiting for that opportunity, thinking another changeup. And again, Escara, not a bad throw, but on the wrong side of the bag. It's on his catchers to throw the ball up the line towards first to make the tag that much easier for the middle outfield.
One more strike.
Well, now all the Guardians need is a single, and they can tie the score. Full count.
Let's go, Williams. Come on.
Nolan Jones on
Here we go, chat.
This will be the 30th pitch of the inning for Williams.
One more strike, we win. One more out, we win.
And the payoff.
Pop them up.
Fly ball
Come on.
center. On the run is Bellinger. He's there.
Let's go. Fuck yes. Yanks win. And yo, it wasn't the prettiest, but in the end, it was kind of some bullshit too, because there was a weak-ass stinky ground ball.
One by Chisholm, one by
I don't care about the process. I don't care about none of that. In the case of baseball and the Yankees, I care about results, and the Yankees won. And Devin Williams got the save. Jazz homers in his return. Volpe goes deep. Rodon pitches great again, gets his 8th win. Post game is now up on Yanks Ad. Go like it up if you follow over there. If you don't, go follow Yanks Ad on Instagram, Facebook, all that. Anyways, yo, call me crazy, but I'll say shout out Devin Williams. He got the job done. It wasn't pretty, but who gives a shit? Yanks win. I'm gonna get out of here and do highlights for YouTube, which I can't freaking wait for. This was an awesome game. And yo, good time chilling with you guys tonight. Again, no harm, no foul. Devin Williams ultimately got the job done. Got a little heck towards the end, but fun ass time. We'll be back tomorrow night, same time probably, 6:35-ish for pregame. And yeah, 7:05 first pitch, and we'll have Clark on the bump tomorrow, and then Thursday is freed. But yeah, love you guys to death. And shout out my guy Morgan moderating the chat as always, and also Luna moderating too. Appreciate all you guys. I'll see you next time. Highlights up soon. Let's go Yanks.